It's Operation Babble with Myke Shrews. It's pop culture, music, movies, TV too. It's time to explore life. It's Operation Babble time.
Oh, I'm here and burdened with glorious purpose.
I don't get it.
What?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm out. I'm already out. I'm out. Peace.
Oh, man. Well, good nerds will understand that reference. And it'll make them mad because it'll make them mad because we have zero expectations of covering that today.
Of good nerds or whatever.
Well,
What?
you're obviously not a good nerd, Michael, so it's okay. We'll just let that go right over your head.
Okay, cool. Speaking of good nerds, Tivis, how you doing today?
Nice.
Yeah. I was going to buy...
Yeah. All right. Okay. You better bring some fucking enthusiasm. We waited fucking over an hour for you, sir. Because we wanted you that badly. Just like all the ladies. Just don't tell his wife.
Oh, God. No, I was going to buy some zombie contacts for you guys, but then I realized, fuck that.
All right.
I will fucking kill you guys if we start talking about eyes today.
What?
Nope.
Oh, dude, have you ever watched iZombie?
Nope. Not doing it today.
All right. Hey,
Anyways.
nice glasses, you guys. They look good. Hey, we all wore glasses today.
I am excited for Loki later today, though.
Never heard of it.
Yes, Loki dropped today. We will not be talking about it today because none of us have watched it thus far. So,
Hey, Michael.
sorry for everybody listening to this on Friday.
Hey, Michael.
What?
Do you know what the title of the first episode of Loki was?
Loki?
It's
it?
glorious.
I don't know.
It's glorious. It's glorious purpose.
Is it, for real?
Yeah. Do you seriously not remember? Do you really not remember like one of his best lines from Avengers?
Oh, no.
No, you don't remember. All right, fair enough.
I don't.
All right.
I don't.
All right.
No.
It's the scene right when he shows up at S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters. I am Loki, son of Odin, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
I wouldn't say that's like his most memorable fucking quote in the movie.
I didn't say most memorable. I said one of, because let's all be fair. We know which one everybody talks. You were made to be ruled. That one is dope.
I love that scene.
There are no men like me. There will always be men like you.
What are we doing today, guys? Who wants to do it? Who wants to do it?
I mean, you're the host.
All right, with the most. Today we are talking about Army of the Dead by Zack Snyder on Netflix.
Ew.
So that's going to be fun. But I know, Tivis, you had some stuff you wanted to say real quick before we dive into our main.
I was just going to say how excited I am. It looks like a really cool animated piece, and, it could be a really cool show.
What's that?
Oh, you guys haven't heard of Lost Vegas? The animated prequel that's being made?
Wait, what? No.
Wait.
Oh, no.
To this movie?
Yeah.
They're doing an animated prequel.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Zack Snyder keep getting work? Like, seriously.
Is it like
I'm actually starting to get pissed off. Zack Snyder does not deserve the work he's getting. He really doesn't.
Is this supposed to be the takeover, I'm guessing, of the city then?
Yep.
Okay.
That would have probably been more interesting.
Dave Bautista, Ella, Anna, I'm guessing, Tig, and Omari are all supposed to come back.
Voice acting?
Yep.
With the many, many lines that Dave Bautista had in this movie. I can't wait to hear the many lines he has in that.
Yeah. I don't understand why we've decided that Dave Bautista is like a good actor. he's great as Drax. That's just really good casting. Pretty much after that, I don't think he's a leading dude. I still haven't watched Stuber. I would imagine that's probably more of his wheelhouse, like bouncing off of one person. That's why he works.
Yeah.
I'll give him credit for trying.
I think.
Well, yeah, but how often does that get to work? It's kind of like it was kind of like the thing, like at least like Arnold Schwarzenegger's like fun and memey, but like then you had him play a robot and it was like just perfect casting. You know what I mean? It was like you watch Terminator 1 and 2 and you're like, oh my God, he's a superb actor. It's like, no, chill out. It's just like they nailed it. Like he was perfect for the role.
Don't give them ideas. They might cast Dave Bautista as the next Terminator.
Oh yeah. And then they, but then he does something like Twins and you're like, oh man, he might actually be a good actor.
Well, I mean, also Conan, he really didn't do much in that, but just be a muscular, strong guy who grunted.
Well, that's pretty much the first few movies. But I mean, then you start getting things like Total Recall and Running Man.
Last Action Hero.
And Junior, of course.
Yeah. I know Batista's
men
in
can have
the
babies
Escape Plan movies with Stallone.
Well, that's when he's like 90 years old. I'm usually talking more of the fact that he got a career based on like, he's not really doing a lot of heavy lifting, quote unquote, when it comes to his acting.
There's no fucking power bomb in this.
No, Batista's in the Escape Plan movies, but he's not like the leading guy, of course.
You're not the leading guy.
Yeah, the Batista bomb. He doesn't do that in all of his movies, Tivis. I don't understand where you get that from.
I'm saying because he's a wrestler, that he's not allowed to create without doing his signature moveset.
The Rock has done the rock bottom more often than Dave Bautista has done the Batista bomb.
Yes. Almost every fucking movie when The Rock first started, besides like The Mummy 2, he did the fucking rock bottom.
Did he do it?
Could you imagine fucking imagine fucking The Rock, yes. To be fair, he fucks you. But could you imagine The Rock giving the rock bottom to Michael Clark fucking Duncan at the end of the fight in Scorpion King? That'd be incredible. He's like, haha, now I put you in your tomb. No, I'm sorry. Let's keep going.
Too soon.
Keep going.
I don't know. I think Dune will probably be more up his wheelhouse for sure. For Batista. I really want to see it. I really want that movie to be good. They're
making another Doom?
Dune.
Oh, like sand and stuff?
Dune.
Oh.
Yes.
Breaking news. They're making another prequel called Army of Thieves.
Aren't they doing sequels to this movie too?
Is that like Aladdin or?
This is also going to be during the beginning stages of the outbreak and will follow Ludwig Dieter in his early days of safe cracking.
Okay. All right. Well,
to be fair,
let's stop talking about shit that's not happening.
To be fair, that character wouldn't be a bad one because he's probably the only character in the film. The safecracker, I think he might be actually legitimately the only person with character in the entire film.
You also have like fake Michael Jai White over here too. Like,
well, those were the only two people I like. Well, and the plane lady, but I found her really annoying.
Tig, yeah, and the Tig Notara. She's the one that they CG'd into everything. Because the
Wasn't
one
she
actor
like
who
add-on
is
or something.
Well, the actor who was playing the character got like Me Too'd or some shit.
Oh, really?
And Snyder cut his ass out. It was some comedian guy. I forget what his name was, but he brought her in as a replacement
Bill
for
Burr.
the actor.
Jesus.
No.
Damn it.
He would be canceled though by now.
No, Bill Burr doesn't believe in cancel culture. He thinks it's fake. As a comedian, how could you ever have that fucking stance? I just don't get that. Anyway, what?
replace.
I
she
forgot I was wearing
replaced,
these. I'm gonna take these off
sorry.
now because I've.
It was
keep looking.
Chris Delia.
Oh, Chris D'Elia. Oh yeah, he
D'Elia.
sent his dick to everyone.
Yeah. So
there,
Snyder
I think
bought
even
his
I got-
ass out completely,
I think he even sent it to me.
and then they CG'd her, and which you can't necessarily tell because she's not in a lot of scenes with a lot of people, but that might also be them cutting the character out of shit that they were supposed to be in too. So
Well,
who
not only
knows?
that, I mean, they're both pretty much the same when it comes to masculine or feminine. They're both pretty much right in the middle.
Yeah.
So you really can't tell the difference.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I just got canceled for that. I don't care. Bring it. Protect me, Cone.
I like Tig. She's cool. But let's dive into this movie. Let's stop talking about shit that should have been or could have been with their prequel cartoons. What the fuck?
Tivis,
if
turn down
anything,
your
give
live
me-
action.
Hey, before
What?
we go, Tivis, turn down your headphones. I already know
I don't-
I'm right.
I don't know how.
You
No, I don't hear an
fucking turn
echo,
down your
so
head-
you're good.
No, I just did.
Did you?
I just did again. And I
Okay.
just did again.
How's
Okay.
that? I can barely
Hi,
hear you guys
Tivis.
now.
Hello, Tivis. Okay, we're good.
All right. So let's dive into Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. On Netflix. It was also in theaters too. Do we have stats on this movie? Whether it cost anything like that? Do we even
Budget
care?
was between 70 and 90 million.
So basically what he used to do his reshoots for the Justice League. Okay.
I'm not gonna
Um,
lie. Sadly, as much as I hate to say it, that actually seems kind of low for a Zack Snyder film. You think nowadays,
It's a zombie flick though.
yeah, but still, it's Zack Snyder. Like under 100 mil right now seems kind of weird because the studios are stupid, dude. Like they're really stupid.
Well, this was also made before the Snyder cut was even talked about being released officially.
I suppose.
Okay. So
Because they shot this,
That
I believe
number
this
is,
was shot pre-COVID.
No.
that budget is so drastically different because Netflix gave them a max of 90, but they claim they used less.
Well, based on the quality, I believe it.
Okay. So, there's not much stats right now for, of course, like, I don't know what the fuck it did in theaters or anything like that. So,
1 million.
1 million in theaters? It's not bad for like, what, 2 days or something? Or a day before it dropped on Netflix? So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Zack Snyder wrote and directed, and another person wrote on it too, right? Shay Hayden and Joy Harold. So there was 2 others. So there's 3 writers total on this guy. And
Oh,
that's
somebody
what
wrote
that's
this?
what we got.
Okay. All right.
All right. So first initial thoughts. Yay, nay. What you think, Tivis? I don't know why my mouth was just covered over the fucking microphone. That was dumb of me. Sorry, guys.
Sorry about that. It's okay. I think the premise is cooler than the execution,
Hmm.
but it's a decent zombie flick. It's nothing like top of. There's better zombie films.
Okay. I think it was a ripoff of Ghosts of Mars, so
I got those vibes too. We actually just watched that
Did you?
couple of weeks ago. We watched it, and I'm not gonna lie, that movie came up a couple of times.
yeah. That's all I could think of. So
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. All right, so let's dive into this.
You're not gonna ask me what I thought, even though
Well,
I
we
said it
already
like
heard like last week, and You
Well, I'm just
said
gonna
I
throw it
agree.
out. I'm just gonna throw
Go
it out.
ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if Tivis is not saying I liked it and he's trying to be nice. I feel very secure. I feel very secure with me saying I understand that I don't like a lot of things. This movie is a fucking atrocity to filmmaking. This movie is fucking stupid. And it's really, really bad. I barely even see those Snyder cult fanatics kissing this movie's ass because it's so bad. It's really fucking terrible.
I
All right, there
didn't
you go.
find it that terrible. I actually thought it was
Ooh.
way more enjoyable than fucking Justice League, but that's probably because it was an hour and a half shorter.
Yeah, I'm just only going to go length. I'm just going to only go by length. I would watch Dawn of the Dead way before this, and that's because James Gunn.
I was
wrote it.
thinking of going and rewatching that one, his version
But
of
Snyder
it,
doesn't
so,
get points for that because Gunn wrote it.
Yeah, and it's basically a shot for shot of the new one. The only difference is that Snyder created the running zombies within that.
And the zombie baby.
So.
And don't forget, Phil Dunphy's in it. Ty
Yeah,
Burrell.
he did do a zombie baby in that fucking movie, didn't he?
Sure did.
He's obsessed
Yep.
with zombie babies.
Zack
wanted
Snyder's
to-
a pervert, and he's weird.
He wants to do driving zombies, but they just haven't found time to make it.
Well, they wanted a zombie rape scene in this, and they had to cut it out.
I didn't hear that. I heard about a penis that got cut out, but nothing about that.
Oh, God. Why are they always cutting penises off of Zack Snyder's movies? First Cyborg, now zombies.
That was Josh Whedon.
Uh-huh.
Joss.
God.
God damn it.
I knew
I didn't say Jaws.
No, you said Josh. We'll
I
find
said
out
Josh,
in playback.
Play the tape! Play the tape!
I
was
just don't
actually
put enough
very-
emphasis on the S's because what the fuck? It's JOS.
Oh, Tivis. All right, so
So-
they had a guy, an actor in this movie that I haven't seen in a while, and I was happy to see him.
Oh, yeah,
and I
Dave
was happy
Bautista.
I was happy to see him playing a dick again too. The actor who played Shades from Luke Cage was in this. He was the dumbass security guard guy. I fucking love that actor. I don't know why. He just reminds me of so many.
I knew he looked familiar.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
knew I didn't remember him.
You watched Luke Cage, didn't you?
Yeah, like 3 episodes. It was lame.
No, Shades was like the best thing of that show.
Oh, he was amazing. Cottonmouth too, but you know, that didn't last long.
Shades was in both seasons though, and he was amazing.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so the one thing I hate about this fucking movie, I called every fucking scene before it happened, and I was getting pissed off at myself. Not
wow, I'm Michael. I'm so smart.
Pretty much.
Why? Were you taking a victory sip? Because I just. All right.
Yep. I was so fucking annoyed. Like every single like thing that was about to happen, even if it wasn't something drastic, I was like, "Oh, I bet you this happened. I bet you this." And I was saying it out loud too to Nikki because I was so fucking annoyed about it.
Well, it's because Zack Snyder's a fucking hack, dude. Movie is paint by numbers. It's archetype the film. It's literally cliche the movie. It's insane. Like
Cliche.
Seriously, like almost every
Not
scene
even, not even
almost-
because the zombie stuff wasn't even very cliche at all. Like, not like okay. So of course, spoilers. Fucking, I shouldn't have to say it.
Yeah, why are you even wasting your breath?
But like when they get there and you realize that there's like a culture of fucking zombies and stuff like that, like that's nothing new really. Like they've had different stuff of zombies in that one what was it? Not Fido. Warm Bodies. Warm Bodies had like 3 different generations of zombies in there and shit like that. So it was just like what one was a little bit more evolved and less evolved and shit like that. That's all this was. It wasn't anything special, anything different.
Well, more like and like I thank you, Tivis. You fucking nailed it with the idea. The idea is solid. Like a heist movie in a zombie thing. It's like you're clashing genres together. Fucking brilliant, dude. That's genius. But the execution is absolutely embarrassing.
I think
And,
this
like-
would have. Oh, go on.
Well, what the idea is, you were talking about like the idea of like, okay, so fine, we'll just go with warm body. More what I was thinking was more like something like, I Am Legend. The
Yeah.
idea of these creepy crawlies that you're like, oh, you think they're mindless, stupid nonsense. But then as a viewer, you find out, oh no, there's more to them. They're a little more intelligent. They actually know what they're doing. They're not just mindless. And that's a really cool idea, but it's not really ever explored. And then like the zombie abortion. What? Fucking Zack Snyder again with his edgelord goofy shit. Again, goes nowhere. Another great idea that they instill, the idea that when it rains, it can reconstitute dried out zombies.
Yeah.
That's cool. You've never seen that in another zombie thing. What a neat idea.
We never saw it in this one.
Never happens in the entire film.
It would have been nice to see it.
line. It's a throwaway line. Could you
Yeah.
imagine in Vegas where it barely rains in the desert? All of a sudden they think they're safe and boom, the rain comes and you just start to see them kind of like,
Or there
oh,
could
how
have been,
dope.
or
How
there
cool
could have
would that
been
have
an
been?
explosion where water
Water
pipe
tank.
burst. Yeah.
I did get
Anything.
the impression that they would start move that they would still be on the ground.
Or even just more like, you know what I mean? Like, what if they started crawling? You know, like if you've ever played like Call of Duty Zombies, you can shoot out their legs and then they just turn into crawlers. You're not necessarily scared about them, but think about it. Like you're outside, you've already covered this terrain. You know what I mean? You've covered the terrain. There's nothing scary there. So now you're backtracking. And because some of the waters come, now you got little crawlers and you don't think about it and somebody gets bit in the ankle or something. You know what I mean? Just something like that. But it's just, it's a throwaway line that could have been really cool and used as a device in the film. And it's just a throwaway line. And we just never even see it come to fruition. It's fucking embarrassing.
So 100, I feel that this could have been better, automatically a little bit better, if they would have made it within the same world as Dawn of the Dead and the one that John Leguizamo was in. Yeah,
No,
I
I
would have
don't-
loved to see the heist movie within that world rather than, oh, it's just designated to this one fucking area.
I think, well, no, but see, but I think that defeats the purpose. You have the world all fucked up. With this, you haven't contained. That's why I think it's neat. It's the idea. I mean, it's essentially going after a sunken world. It's the idea of like people go. It's like, I mean, essentially, it's a couple of steps away from a Tomb Raider.
That's actually true. This is the one movie I've seen where they contained the virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like they're going to Atlantis to get the stuff. You know what I mean? This is a place that people know about. They can go there and try and get it done. It's just, but who's the team that's crazy enough to do it? Like that's what I thought we were gonna get. But it's just a
Right.
bunch of random ass ragtag people that have no personalities. It's really lame. Except again, I will say Shades and the Lock guy are the only two actual characters in this film, and they're wasted.
You said fake Michael J.
Garrett.
White.
Yee.
Garrett Dillahunt. I'm sorry, I've watched too much Raising Hope. All I saw was the dad from that show and his character.
Yeah, jeez.
That
Yeah, a lot of these characters didn't really serve a whole lot. They didn't do
No, they're all
much.
just cannon fodder.
Yeah. It was just, I don't know. I
Lame
did like the
deaths.
idea of the zombies hibernating. That was interesting, but
Sure.
you need more. You can't just tell me something and then not like
They
like
stole
with
that
the
from I
water
Am
shit,
Legend.
like-
They took that from I Am Legend too, by the way.
yeah.
The
What's that,
scene when Will
animals?
Smith when he goes into the building when it's all dark.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And that was way more tense and scary.
Yeah.
Because the reason why the chick gets killed, everybody dies in such a lame way. It's really lame. You know, I was also getting vibes. Michael brought up Ghost of Mars. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I also got, if you guys haven't watched Doom Annihilation yet, I got a lot of those vibes too. Like real, just cheap, campy crap.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
just bad. Like the beginning blows my mind. Again, Zack Snyder being a fucking little 14-year-old edgelord scriptwriter that he is, the world ends because a dude got a fucking roadhead. That's fucking embarrassing.
That's what I said right at the beginning. I was like, oh, so he's gonna crash into them and everything's just gonna get fucked up because some dude's getting his dick sucked.
In the middle of the night,
Also, not only that-
a military convoy can't see one bullshit car in the middle of the night in the desert.
The biggest thing too, the suckiest thing too, is the Humvee that was in front of the main thing is the one that should have taken the hit.
They
That's
got
why
out of the
you're
way.
there. That's why you're
the
there.
point.
You're not supposed to swerve. Like, what the fuck?
It's fucking embarrassing, dude.
You're
and then
supposed
like nobody
to take
can
the first hit.
And then
So
they don't even
annoying.
know it. And then they don't even know what the cargo is.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's insane. And then the shelf and the door just opens. What? And then my favorite is the stupid zombie pops out. Trained military people with semi-automatic rifles. Nobody killed it. What?
No one shot him in the head or nothing. I'm like,
and one of my favorite part is this is why Zack Snyder sucks at everything, is that we know for a fact he wanted, because he makes the zombies super fast and all that stuff, he wanted us to believe that it was invulnerable, that you can't just put it down like a normal zombie. He's
it
King
was
Zombie.
Superman.
You're going to have to figure out a special way to kill him. It's going to take something crazy to kill him. Like you're going to have to shove a grenade up its ass or something. You know, just a shot to the head's not going to do it with this one. It's got to be important because they cut away and there's hundreds of shots and then they all die.
He just becomes Batman.
It's insane. And then, but then how's it die? Spoilers, fucking pistol to the head.
Yeah.
It's fucking lame. It's so lame.
I would actually prefer also, if they're going to do like a prequel thing, how the hell did we get this zombie in the first place? You can't tell me he's the only one.
Yeah, well.
Because the person on the radio automatically said, you know, stay the fuck away, get away from it, whatever. So they knew what was going to happen.
So how does he make a zombie queen that's like agile and as badass as him, but all
That's
the other ones
one
are
of my
like,
questions that they never go into is how do they say that they either make you an alpha or a shambler? Like, does he control how much bacteria he puts in you?
No,
like a snake?
If the king, the alpha guy, bites you, you turn into another alpha. But if the alphas bite you, the other alphas that aren't him,
you mean the
then
betas?
you turn into the to the bitch zombies.
Okay,
That's
I'm fine
what
with
it
that.
is.
I can work with that.
That's what I gathered from it.
Kind of like
so.
white walkers versus whites or something like that.
Also,
I can live with that.
Also with the zombie shit too, like, because John, you had said something about like a possible rape scene, and Tivis said that wasn't something that was going on. But I think that
no, they cut it out of the thing. They said they wouldn't let him have it.
It could have been beneficial to have something like that a little bit.
No, I don't want it.
Let me explain why. Because me and my wife even talked about this, and she even said, well, that would have made a little more sense. So let's just... I've lost John already.
I'm in agreement of John at the moment.
Finish your point. So we were discussing it, and we were like, okay, so he instantly turned the dude, right? But he has these 3 chicks in the back room. We were assuming that he rapes those girls, impregnates them, and then turns them after they get knocked up. And that's how you get like his queen with the baby and shit like that. That's what we assumed is how he's making the zombie babies or whatever to try and have his own real shit. Is that he's raping them while they're alive, then turning them kind of like a Blade scenario. She's pregnant, she gets bit, and then Blade's a half zombie or half vampire, half human type thing. So, because you never understand why the fuck he's keeping those women.
Guy, I'm fucking stunned. Like I'm stunned. No, and my like, no, it makes sense. Like what you said does make sense, and it would help, but it wouldn't help my soul, and it wouldn't help this
I'm not
movie.
saying it would be pleasant to watch, but
No, because again, it goes nowhere. Like if that storyline had a point, then
Right.
maybe, but there is no fucking pay. I just want everyone to remember, whatever we talk about, the movie ends with Las Vegas getting nuked.
yes.
It's important that everybody understands that.
No fallout.
No fallout. Well, let's be fair, Tivis. He only picked a nuke because it's edgy to say. It could just be a big fucking bomb. You didn't need it to be radioactive.
Which there's even more shit with that when we get to it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
don't
bring that
worry.
up.
I already know what you're talking about. And like my whole thing is like with the beginning, you lie to us visually with the stakes. So we assume that big zombie is superhuman crazy
Mhm.
or super zombie crazy. All right. Cool. We watch a nice little Zombieland montage that, again, another ripoff. And now Vegas is taken over. So these people's idea, their best idea was to create a quarantine zone right outside the gates of the city. That's their move. Why not fuck off like a state away and then plan and then show up? Like you're like right there. Like, and the thing, like when they were like, they go in to do some stuff and they're getting out and they drop the last shipping container thing and
Mhm.
girl gets smushed, which, you know, fucking man, they love to just yeet characters out of here. It's because nobody cares about them.
And not
But
only
they-
that, like the fucking daughter too. Like no one thought to stop the fucking kid from running back to her fucking mom.
No, they
Oh,
were
that shit's
blocked because the military were holding them back. Remember?
Yeah. It's fucking embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
So bad.
Well, it's just because, oh, well, you know, daughter, wife. You care, right?
They also
It's
make
like,
our
no, I don't
fucking
know these people. Like, they could just be
This-
shitty people. I don't know.
This movie made our military look like a bunch of dumbasses, though. Like, we have
Every
one of the
movie
best
does that these
militaries,
days.
dude. Like, what the fuck?
Every movie does that these days.
It's so bad.
The general man is always evil or dumb or white. No, and so essentially the whole point is of this film, Vegas is the only place that is infected. So money is still money is still money. It's a big thing. And I think that's why they did that weird like quarantine area around Vegas where everybody was staying, kind of like in the little shanty town, was
Mhm.
because Zack Snyder wanted all of that dystopian imagery and stuff, but knew he couldn't do it the way he was setting it up. Because if you don't have the virus spread beyond the city, there is no dystopia. There isn't. There just isn't.
Yeah. And right outside Vegas, it's nothing but desert anyways. So it's a lot cheaper too to also just do it all right there.
You would just set up bases like, 5-10 miles outside, even further away, and then just keep everything contained. But no, they're like right on the wall.
I can understand the idea behind it initially, but there's no reason for that to be long term. Like,
Months. Maybe
they were
at
checking.
best a month.
Jesus,
they
she
say-
scared the hell out of me.
Do they say how long this was from the spread to when they go back in?
It
It's
felt like
only
a year
couple
or two.
weeks.
Oh, really?
Couple weeks. No, because
yeah.
like he's talking to his daughter like he hasn't talked to his daughter in like a long time.
Yeah. Things are like in dust and everything's like really
And
decommissioned
the
and beat
bodies
up.
are already dried out. It takes a while for that.
Yeah.
I was really assuming at least a year. I was just giving it a year. I don't think they're really specific on it, but I'm like at least a year.
And the one guy got his insurance
Yeah,
payout
they don't
too,
say.
so that would probably take at least a year right there.
Well, to be fair, I'm not even like, I don't even know if it's super relevant. It would help, but like,
Yeah.
my whole thing is that so money still exists.
Mm-hmm.
So Tanaka, the owner of a casino, has a vault with millions and millions and millions of dollars. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So his plan is to put a team together to send them in to get his money. All right, cool. Heist movie. I'm in.
And he didn't call it Danny Ocean? What the fuck?
I know, sons of bitches. Do we get Dean Martin or George Clooney?
Or both.
Brad Pitt? So yeah, cool premise. I'm in, whatever. Man, I have no idea why anybody gets picked except for the lockbreaker. He's the only guy I'm like, oh, so this is why this guy's on the team. I get it.
I think it's just because they were
friends,
survivors who fought their way out.
And smart enough to go, I guess. So we have Batista, a couple other people, blah, blah, blah. He grabs this. So there's this chick who... So one of my two biggest problems happen immediately at the beginning of the plan. They get it. It's so stupid. Okay, so all right, I'll finish with the full plan. Tanaka, let's just say teams put together. Tanaka says, "Go get the money, come back. You all get your cuts." Batista and the chick he's with, who starts the team, says, "We're gonna get so much money." And those people don't need to know how much we're going to get. Really? Already, they're already starting to lie. So I'm like, I already don't like you guys. They bring in more people. They get over to the other wall. So now Dave Bautista's daughter decides to tag along.
Oh, God.
And Dave Bautista's like, no, you can't go. And she's like, well, I'm going. I go, this movie's retarded. No, she's not. She's not going. Dave Bautista... punch her in the face. Like, she's not going. She's just not going to go. Like, I don't understand how she even showed up.
Tie her ass down, something.
That
it's
whole
fucking silly.
subplot was pointless. The children die in the nuke.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, Tivis, that's going to be the final nail in the coffin at the
We'll
end.
get to
It's
that
much
at the
worse. It's
end.
much worse than that, actually. Every storyline in this entire film is pointless. Every single storyline. Every single one is pointless. But
It was like they had a
So they
bunch of
get over the wall.
stories
They have
and they
the
were
coyote-
like, we're doing this. Like, that's all it was. Like, they were just like, we
it's
got
fine.
5 different movies here. We're going to push it all together into one.
Just
And
mash
maybe it'll come together. Like, we don't know.
Essentially, it's like, here are all the tropes from all these really famous heist movies and zombie movies. Let's just mash them together and everybody will get it and they'll just infer it.
They didn't even
themselves.
do good ones from good zombie movies. Like, they didn't even do the good tropes from them. Like, oh,
So,
no, you
and
shoot it, you kill it, squish their head, whatever. Like, oh
I
my
wanna
God.
say
Like, that was annoying.
We got the background to Scott Batista's character. I think he was the only one we got the background for in a weird, fuzzy flashback, and there was no point.
The zombie land
Like,
montage. Yeah,
Nobody else got their background showed, and if we're getting 2 fucking prequels, they could have just left it ambiguous and saved some time.
sure. And then so you got the daughter coming. Shouldn't even be there. That's just silly.
Now, I will say that she is my most hated character of this film.
I'd put it up there. Yeah, I'd put it up there. Then you have the coyote chick, the blonde chick who essentially can smuggle people in and out of the town. Apparently, this is a thing.
Lily.
Yeah, apparently. Well, we find that out later. But essentially, the idea is she can smuggle them in and out of the town. That's what we're going with. Okay, cool. Now,
Which
we
isn't
have our
really
team.
smuggling them in because all she does is go through a container.
I know it's
like-
fucking silly. It's like
That's
no,
like
seriously,
the
we're just
easiest-
walking in.
And
And then
it's
you have the
also
smart
attached to her
zombies.
bedroom. That's the
Yeah,
same
but-
container she sleeps in.
But you also have the smart zombies, like they haven't figured out to open the containers. They show at the very beginning of the movie, the alpha, like, is really
Super
fast
strong.
and can jump and shit like that. I'm like, you could just jump over these fucking shipping containers. Like,
Oh yeah.
what is we doing? Like, the whole world should be covered in zombies by now.
The only reason why I'd even fucking give it a break is that it's like they quarantine him off and they're leaving him alone.
And how
So
many
he's like-
fucking people were in fucking Vegas?
Yeah.
Like, because they killed a lot of them. They show you in like the the intro, like them killing a ton of them.
Yep.
And then you see even more of them just dried out. But then there's still so many more.
Oh, and
I'm like, what is going on?
And I get it. We're dealing with it. We want to quarantine it. I mean, this doesn't seem like that big of a problem. Roll a couple of tanks in, you'll be fine. People forget it's like they're zombies. Just run them over. You don't even need to shoot at them. Like, just run them over. But anyway, they get the coyote chick. Now they have their team. Cool. Nope. We need one more thing, says the coyote lady.
Oh, I want to point out the one dude on the team just hears what they're doing and fucks off.
Which, good for him. At least there's one smart character in this film.
I found it humorous that they continued to show him getting in his car, pulling away, and just driving off in the background while they're continuing on with their planning.
I thought they were going to shoot him. I thought, like, the one dude who was, like, in charge of everything, I thought they were just going to shoot him.
Why would you shoot him?
Because he heard their plan. Because they heard their plan. His plan.
So
I thought he was going to die,
fucking
too.
Shoot him. He should have shoot him.
Why?
Should have killed him.
Did I get cut out with all that?
Why? That's silly. Why? No, I have to know your reasoning. That makes zero sense.
What they were doing was actually illegal. It's actually insurance fraud. If he would have got all of his money back, that's insurance fraud right there.
Well, not only that, they're breaking military quarantine.
Yeah, and they're breaking quarantine. They're doing something that's 100% illegal.
Well, the whole point is they're not supposed to be caught no matter what. And I'm just kind of like, he's going to just fuck off. And then you have
some guy that just like knows everything they're doing now.
Yeah, but why would that guy give a shit? Fine, I guess loose ends. I'll just give it to you. Just
exactly.
Because who fucking cares?
And as you find out later on, it's like the dude is clearly working with the government.
Well, no.
No. I disagree.
No, he's working in his self-interest.
I disagree.
I don't know, because they have the generals with the casino owner.
Well, sure, but he's still going to get his money either way. That money's not fake. When the money shows up, it's all real. So just throwing that out there.
I'm going to keep calling him Bert, but there was another character called Bert. What the fuck with Martin? He mentions about how much the military would pay to get this back.
Yeah. So, okay, so now we have to add another person to the team. We got the security guy that Tanaka sends to because he's got a separate mission that we find out about. Yay. But we need one more. And it has
this guy's
to be,
name is Bert.
Let me please, for the third time I've tried to say this. So now we're adding this final piece of the puzzle that the coyote must have. It's the creepy racist guy, or not racist, the creepy sexist, misogynist, pseudo rapist guy. We don't know he's actually.
No, she says it later on. She says, I've seen what he's done to these women.
He's actually saying, okay, I can live with that. But then we find out, and I'm echoing through somebody again. At some point, we get over the wall. They're all there. They're about to go. All of a sudden, Coyote Lady tells them to stop. What? Why? All of a sudden, she pulls out a gun and shoots the creepy sexist rapist guy. And now, I understand.
You're missing a point, too.
Okay.
We got to see the zombie tiger, too.
Oh, yeah.
Before that happens.
And Martin freaks out.
And they all talk about how fucking cool it is. And they literally are pretty much sitting there going like...
Not Martin.
Well, no, I'm going like with the dialogue. The dialogue is almost literally like what I feel like Zack Snyder expected the world to say.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, man,
I got
that's
that vibe,
cool.
too. I was like, Zack Snyder's literally stroking his meat right now.
They fucking did it. I can't believe it. It's fucking badass.
So the inclusion of zombie animals, which a lot of films don't do, has me quite... Can these things infect people too?
Well, I don't know if that's true because Resident Evil did dogs and birds.
Yeah.
I said not a lot. I didn't say any.
28 days and 28 weeks later have done it. In their universe, anyways, the animals can infect the humans.
I just imagine if you're infected, you can be affected. But most movies, this is the first time I've seen
the same
a cat.
strain.
we've ever seen Cat. But anyway,
I want to imagine when he came across that tiger and he's like, I want this fucking tiger.
well, this moment when the coyote chick shoots the rapist guy, this is where I started to kind of lose my mind. I cannot believe the rest of the team does not pull a gun on the coyote chick. Like,
What? But they have no connection to that guy. They don't give a fuck about him.
They didn't even
part
want
of
him.
the team. Are you kidding me?
But they're not his team. He didn't even
nonchalant-
know they need that one.
She nonchalantly pulls a gun out and shoots a member of the team you put together to get you in and out.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? So now he's down. He's being used as bait, we find out. This is stuff that maybe we should have brought up beforehand.
No, not even bait. He's a gift.
Yeah,
even
he's a
worse.
sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Thank you. It's the correct word.
Yes.
Is the correct word.
Technically, they say it's like a barter, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
But it's a
you need
fucking
to-
sacrifice.
because it gives them free passage through the town, which
Yeah.
okay, that makes no sense, but I'll let it go.
Like at
on
that
the
point, why wouldn't they
outskirts.
just take all of them?
Yeah, why
Like-
not just kill all of you? But again, I'm fine with it for the sake of everything else is stupid. I get what the movie's trying to do. It's like, oh, he insinuated that he's a rapist. I don't care. What you are doing is much worse. It is 100% worse. I don't care.
Mm.
No, don't fucking who me. Don't you?
I don't know,
you
man,
Just get,
like-
You just get to execute someone in front of other people. That's just your choice. It's just what you get to do. Is that what we do now? All right, fine.
We didn't even see him die, though. He didn't get killed by them. He didn't get killed in front of them.
And you're not even killing him. You're serving him up for potential torture.
I'm okay
That's
with that.
insane. Yeah, don't worry. I know a lot of lefties are. My whole thing is that sorry, Tivis. This is why they put it in these films. People think that kind of shit is okay. That is a moral gray line that people really have an issue with. My problem is nobody in the team seems to have a problem with it. I would have pulled my gun on her. I go, you're kidding me, right? Now, anytime she's behind me, oh, I know she's willing to pop one in one of our legs to just serve us up to the next one so she can get out.
Leads to some dialogue later about them talking about how important each one of them are. Like, hey, don't serve me up next.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up. I think it's really fucked up, and it's not a good way to start a mission. Just going to throw that out there, where now we're all on edge. Any one of us can just be dropped. Why'd they pick him? For all we know, well, he's a rapist piece of shit guy. He's also a security guard who's probably been trained with a gun. For all we know, he's probably a lot better than Dave Bautista's daughter, who's just randomly here. I don't know. I'd prefer a guy who's proficient in firearms. If you really fucking don't like him, shoot him after we get out and then send him to jail for being a rapist.
You're assuming that the security there was actually trained to use their guns.
I'm going to assume that because he was on patrol around one of the biggest biological catastrophes ever known to man. Yes, Michael, I'm pretty sure he's trained.
I don't know, man.
Regardless of whether or not he's a gigantic piece of shit, doesn't mean you can't be proficient in firearms. That is such a silly thing to say. Is everybody
if
5 years old? Like,
what
I
if they-
really don't get this. I really
So
don't
if-
understand this logic.
So you're saying, okay, I understand. You're like, well, he might be a rapist and he didn't deserve what they did to him.
Might
Okay. Whatever. But what if it was, oh, he might be a child rapist? Then it's okay for you? Would that be okay too? Or no?
Yeah.
Excuse me? First off, we're moving the goalpost. Second,
That's the same goal.
no, it's not. It's not confirmed. Second of all, no, seriously. If she knows that's confirmed, why should you just get him turned in instead of sacrificing him up there? Oh, but we could do it with somebody else. It's like, what? And this also shows that she's probably done this more than once. Is everybody as bad as him?
Oh, she's
Where's her
confirmed she's
morality?
done it more than once.
Yeah, where's her morality line? She's a murderer.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm not
Is
saying
she
she's a
bad
good
now?
person. I'm
Are you
just
gonna-
saying
are you gonna
in
have
a
the same-
fictional world where this is a possibility, I'm
No, but
okay
see-
with it.
But this is why it's pissing me off, is because there's a real bad morality problem going on in the state of Hollywood lately. And this is a really good example of it. And the things you guys are saying is really proving why they keep doing it.
Oh, it's not just Hollywood.
Coyote
It's
chick is
everywhere.
a-
I mean, there's
the-
people who are rounding people up over accusations
It's-
left and right.
Yeah. And it's blowing my mind that the rest of the team just doesn't say anything about it. It really
Well,
does bug me because it sets
They
it
don't
off.
want him
It's
there
the
to begin
beginning of
with.
the well,
Vanderho gives him like, hey, stay the fuck away or I'm going to chop your head off.
well, how about maybe if she's in and out all the time, maybe be more sneaky? I don't know. Why even take the guy? Just go. Fuck the bartering. Because it didn't even end up mattering anyway. The bartering shit didn't even matter because all the low-level zombies
Well,
are still
no.
going to try and eat you anyway.
But the smart, fast ones left him alone.
Oh, yay. But they can be shot in the head too and die. I really don't understand the stakes of this film. I don't. It's stupid. Why am I scared of him? You can shoot him in the head just like any other one. Especially when Dave Bautista's daughter halfway through the film or towards the end fucking gets like 10 fucking headshots with a pistol in a hallway. You fucking kidding me?
That was ridiculous. I was like, where did she learn how to? No way, right?
It's fucking silly, dude. It's so silly. So I'm doing a lot of talking because that really fucked me up. And it's also the same scene where we saw the zombie tiger that blew my mind, which yeah, that went nowhere. And then
I've
you
seen
have
many. You're also talking about in a generation now where we had like zoobies or whatever they were that zoo zombie shit. Like a zombie tiger is not a big deal anymore.
sure, but then you have
Just saying.
King and Queen zombie show up, and she's got to jump around like
That
Spider-Man.
wasn't the
for some
king. That
reason.
wasn't the king zombie. That was
Oh,
not
sorry.
the king.
Sorry,
That was like
Random
first hand man
beta
or
male.
some shit.
he's the
Yeah.
beta, the right hand, and then the Queen who jumps around like Spider-Man. Cool.
They all do. It's weird.
It was really weird. I just didn't understand it. And so I'm like, okay, so we got some lore stuff. There's a like societal thing going on with the zombies. All right, neat. And then they just fuck off and we're like, okay, she killed a dude. And I guess we're okay. Back to the plan. And
She
now
killed a dude. They just drag him
Sacrificed.
off.
I'm
She actually doesn't even touch the guy. The zombie guy drags the guy off, and then she fucks off.
Michael, I'm going to give you a hypothetical. You and I are in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, hey, Michael, you know what? I heard Tivis use the N-word a couple of times. He used
Okay,
it a
I
lot.
thought we were gonna go with
You know,
bears.
actually, I found out, hey, Michael, you and I are going to go camping in the woods. And I was like, man, I found out a couple weeks ago, man, Tivis has just been playing the knockout game with black people using the N-word constantly. It's insane.
I don't like my name here.
Check Tivis's Facebook. You'll see. So I invite Tivis to go with us. Hey Tivis, I brought you, I'm going to bring you food and stuff, and we'll make sure that we got DVD players and a TV next to the.
Am I the bear?
No, we're going to get there.
You're laughing.
We're going to get there. We're going to get there. So we're all camping. And the whole point that the reason why I got there is Tivis, you didn't know. Well, at some point, we're just going to have a good old time. But Michael and I know that there's this big bear that I want to catch. And I want a trophy because it's worth a lot of money. All right. So we all go for a walk. We're going to hang out. And then all of a sudden I just shoot Tivis in the leg and I drop him there. Because I know the
Sorry,
bears.
Tivis.
And then I throw honey. I throw honey all over him. And I'm like, Michael, let's fuck off. The bear will come and then we'll just shoot the bear. We use him as bait. Is that fair?
I mean, it's better than the Dick Cheney shooting accident, so I guess so. At least she didn't shoot him in the fucking face.
But like, you're just like, well, she didn't kill him. I'm like, is there really much difference than killing them versus like the whole point was to set them up to be killed?
Killed him, but she was not the direct result to his end.
It makes you just as bad. There's a reason why manslaughter is a thing.
Really? Because Batman does the same shit all the time.
So?
He's wanted by the cops. That's not a good analogy.
Yeah, that's also called whataboutism, so it also doesn't work. But what I was going to say is after all of that nonsense, we move back to the plan.
The guy deserved to get shot in the leg and sacrificed. Boom, I said it.
All right.
There we go.
I hope you're never on a jury.
No, that'd be better if he was on a jury.
Yeah, probably.
Sentencing, that's another story.
And sorry I sacrificed you to the bear, Tivis. I would never do that.
I'm a little more upset about the other stuff, but...
And look, it was a hypothetical. I hope. I haven't seen your Facebook in a couple of weeks, but I'm going to assume it was a hypothetical.
Yeah. So then we get all the people, like, hey, this is why I'm important. Don't, get me to them next.
Yeah. Well, because they want to lampshade it with a joke, which is essentially what happens. So then we move on.
Well, I think that would be pretty important. That would be realistic for some of them, and other ones are like, yeah, try it.
Oh, no bullshit. My gun would have been pointed at her immediately. I go, why am I not putting you down right now? Because we know how to get out. And honestly, actually getting out's not even part of the plan. It was the helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even need her to get out. So fuck her. At this point, you could have killed her. She
They
saved her
only
business.
needed. They said that they needed her to like get through the town, but I'm like, all you fuckers were already in Vegas. You were fighting the original like
You lived
takeover. Like
there.
don't tell me you need somebody to escort you through.
You
The only
lived there.
way that would work
You lived
is
in the
she
town.
knows what areas to avoid. And I mean, she basically says, don't go in the streets. So everywhere except for the
takes
edge
them
of the
inside
city.
They started in the
Building.
street.
She took them inside the one building that had like all the fucking
All of
zombies
them.
in it. Every single one. And then they oh.
See, you would just watch it break down. The more you think about it, it makes no sense. Even the characters who are there for a specific reason
Well, that
aren't
wasn't
even
her
good for
plan.
the specific reason. They're pointless.
She talks about how they move around the edge of the town and they're like, well, we have to go in. She's like, well, we can't use the streets. They'll get pissed. He's like, all right, we're going to use a building.
There's
So
literally
immediately at that point, her usefulness is done.
there's literally only one character in this entire team that is like gold,
Other than
and
carrying gas.
and needs to be protected by all means necessary, and
Pilot.
that is the helicopter pilot. That is it.
And the
That is-
safe guy.
Nope. I'll get there when we get there.
Oh, if they can't get the money, they could still leave.
No, you don't need
No,
the
yeah.
safe. You don't need the safe cracker. But we'll get there. The helicopter person is the only person of circumstance in this entire team. The only one. The only one. The only one that has a skill set that nobody else in the group has. That's useful to the mission. Sorry. Let me add that extra addendum.
Well, then I would include the safe cracker, but I wouldn't say he's important to executing the plan, but to the overall importance of survival, not so much.
Should I ruin it already and just give it to you now? I'm just going to give it to you now. Yeah, I'm going to ruin it.
I mean, we're
Go ahead.
close enough. They go through the buildings. The one lady gets blown up.
For no
and
fucking reason. Fuck off with like that
Well,
was
she
dumb.
was bit, so they could have shot her in the head, but they chose to blow up the building instead.
I was
Well,
also
yeah,
kind of
that was basic. I knew as soon as they had those gas cans on themselves, I was like, oh, someone's getting blown up. Like
yeah, I
that's
was trying to figure out. I was like, why the
assumed-
fuck do you have all those gas cans on you? And they're
I
like,
assume
it's
that's how
helicopter
they were
generator.
planning the generator, the copter. But I also assumed you have one on each person in case they got surrounded by zombies. You could blow them up easier, and then you
I
take
don't
out a
think
bunch of
that
zombies.
was
at the same time.
intentional.
I don't think it's intentional, but hey, headcanon, and it makes sense. If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, Tivis, don't worry about the canister.
I'm not wearing a
behind your
gas
back.
canister. I already got fed to a bear.
Can I say that I think it was neat. The only reason why that worked and you're saying that is because the movie only watched one person die that way. What if all but one died that way?
Everybody
That was
what
a
happens?
bad plan.
Huh?
Yeah.
What was that?
That would have been a horrible plan.
Yeah, then you have 1 fucking gallon of gas to throw in a helicopter. Like, it's
You notice
stupid.
Batista didn't have a can on him, and his daughter didn't. Also, what happened to the 2 cans that the fucking asshole security
Yep.
guy was carrying?
Thank you. Everybody should have had 1 or 2 on them just in case. Also, but that's not the only payload issue. We have a couple of those, by the way. Gas is one.
Mhm.
When we get to the safe, there'll be another one. So the idea is, so now we're in the casino. Shit's happening. Whatever. I'm probably skipping stuff. I really don't care.
Not a lot happens in between these scenes.
No.
There's
I forget.
some talking.
The guy that actually shoots the container and sacrifices himself in the casino, I actually liked him. The guy with the
Yeah,
weird
he
hair.
was cool.
I liked him. I was actually sad he died. That actually bummed me out. I think it was more, not that I'd liked him yet, but I was starting to like him and I didn't get the chance. And then it disappeared. It made me sad. So they end up in the basement.
Because
They're at the safe. Is there anything else other
I
than
was
just
going to
cool
say about
shooting
that
stuff?
character because they introduce him like he's making YouTube videos inside the city being a douchebag.
He's the most incredible shot ever, and they barely utilize that ever. Again, another plot point that just hasn't. Like, wouldn't it have been neat if he's like, no, I got this, and he like moves tables around and stuff to like funnel them, and he's like knocking like 10 of them out at a time or something. Wouldn't that have been neat? Like, because they were in the casino thing where they were running over all the tables and stuff. Could you imagine he like grabs Batista and another person? He's like, here, help me move these. And he like lines up all the tables or things like that into like a funnel.
Now, yeah, that would be cool.
And have 2 people with machine guns like kill the things here. And he's like, I got these. And he's just dropping like 5 at a time with 1 bullet. How fucking dope would that have been? Just something cool like that. Like utilize him. Didn't utilize him. He had a skill, wasn't used.
Well, there is another deleted scene where they supposedly kill 500 zombies in one scene, and that was cut for some reason. I can't imagine it was because of time, but
again, I'll keep saying, other than necessity to stay alive, any excessive kill is pointless in this film. Luckily, there's not a lot of moments where they're put in positions where that's a problem.
This is
You
one
know
of
what
the
I mean?
zombie. I'm going to
Yeah.
say this right now, though, about some of the zombie kills that they do. It's one of the zombie films where I'm watching, and I'm watching how their like heads blow up or something.
Yeah.
From the dumb angles that they shoot them at. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not what human bodies do.
Well, not only that, they're
about
boring. There's no
corpses?
like any like clever kills or anything like that. Like,
No.
you know, like you watch like a Zombieland or Shaun of the Dead or something like that. There's always a fun couple of deaths.
I think it's because they're more humorous rather than this movie didn't know what it was trying to be. If it was trying to be super serious or what, but
Well,
it was
that's Zack
weird.
Snyder for you. That dude has never known tone. Oh, and let's not get over tons of terrible music cues as per usual in this film. But anyway, they
that
get
one
down,
at the end got me.
Oof.
Well, before they
get-
get to the vault, then you also have the scene of the ritualistic biting to turn the other guy into like an alpha zombie.
Yeah.
Where you get to see the main zombie from the beginning of the movie for the first time since like
In the
Vegas
Olympus.
takeover.
Yeah.
In the Olympus, yes. Where he was
Which
like
they credit
watching
that
Zeus.
zombie as
Oh,
Zeus,
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
even
Don't
though he
get me
looks more
pretty
like
cool.
Batman.
Don't even get me started on people getting bit. So we're in the vault. So apparently there's booby traps, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, no, fuck
yeah,
that
they
vault.
mentioned
That vault is not legal at all. Like,
No. When they're giving the plan before they even go in the city, which I want to say it's literally 58 minutes before they enter exactly an hour before they enter the building with all the zombies who are asleep, just so everyone's keeping track of the time of this film. But in the briefing, he's like, yeah, there's lethal traps, lethal deterrence, I think is what he calls it.
yes.
Well, and thank you for the ticking clock, because they're gonna nuke Vegas in like 24 hours or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My favorite is then they just go, we're just gonna ramp it up. We're gonna blow it up. It
an
was
hour and a
literally
half.
just the movie's getting kind of boring. We need a ticking clock. That's literally what happened. He J.J. Abrams us. We needed a literal ticking clock. Otherwise, there's no suspense.
Yeah, it was that was a very stupid thing. I was like, the government is not gonna change their date like that. Like, oh no, hey, we're gonna drop a nuke in less than 4 hours. So you should probably move. Like,
And Tivis,
that's
I
not
love your
gonna
background.
happen.
So we find out there's booby traps, like Indiana Jones
So fuck this
style,
movie.
right? Seriously, Indiana Jones ass fucking pressure plate bullshit. Would you like to know, audience, how they decided we're gonna circumvent these? We're just gonna make them go off. How do we do
made
that?
this so much more complicated than it needed to be.
They made the Blackman go up an elevator,
hell.
which
Why am
works,
I
by the
freezing?
way. Which, let's be fair, the elevator works.
They did turn on the generator for the entire hotel. That was one of the things they showed us.
A
them doing.
Yeah, at this
generator
point, the
for the
building's on.
entire hotel.
I questioned
You
it too.
really want to?
I questioned that too, but Nikki was insistent. She's like, "Well, they turned on the full power." I was like, "But it's." I wasn't gonna
No.
argue, so I'm just going with what the movie told me for that one.
So, first off,
Because I was like, "How the fuck do they have TV?" Like, I was
To be
like,
fair,
"Wait."
complete and utter horseshit that works. And
Yeah.
even if you did,
They got the
That's
Wi-Fi
it.
on.
no, but if you were a good filmmaker, that's your ticking clock. Once we kick the generator on, we have 2 hours to break in the safe and get out.
Yeah.
Or the elevator stopped working and we need a different way out. Boom,
Or,
there you go.
You know,
do
doesn't
that.
the safe need power too? Didn't the safe need power too? Like, what? Also,
Well,
turning the power off, keeping the
well,
power
isn't a
off,
safe
made
safe?
the booby traps not go off. If there was no power, the booby
Yeah.
traps wouldn't have went off.
Well, that's not entirely true. Well,
The guns are just gonna shoot by themselves.
I was going to say it depends on which trap. Like, it
I would
depends
say
on which
2 out
trap.
of 3 would have went off still.
Yeah. Some fun. Oh yeah, you could have just kept
Maybe.
the power
Well,
off and just
alright.
gotten the safe.
Maybe just one.
Ah, fuck
Yeah.
me. Anyway,
I just why did he have to go get live zombies? They had a bunch of dead ones. Just throw them on the ground.
there you go. That
I
actually,
like that idea. It was cute to do, but I enjoyed that
for
part of it.
entertainment for entertainment purposes, you're like, all right. The only
Yes.
reason why I'm not
The,
cool with it is
aspiration-
because it almost fucked them up, Michael. It almost got them killed.
Just once. And they
Twice.
almost get them
It took
killed. There
3
was like a
times.
bunch of guys there. No, they
Not to
tried
mention
twice.
But also, it was 3 times. And also,
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because one was a fail and then they had 2. But he had to keep going back up by himself, by the way. Why by himself? I don't know.
Exasperation on his face was amazing every time he had to do it.
Oh, actor killed it. He's one of my favorite. Him and Locksmith Guy are my 2 favorite characters easily because they're the only actual characters in the film.
Fake Michael Jai White. What is his real name? Like I just
I
keep
don't know,
calling
but
him
he
fake
really
Michael Jai
does look
White.
like
Omari
Mini-Me.
Hardwick.
Okay.
Kind of cool name. Oh, is he
Yeah.
related to Chet?
No.
Was it joke?
No.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay. Because they both have Wick in their name. Okay. Anyway. Damn it. So
Oh,
they
he
get
was
the
in Kick-Ass in 18.
So they get the booby traps to go off, right? So we're done. Now it's time to just open the safe. we have super crackhead, crack safe man. He likes
The German.
Symphonies and things and the Fourth Reich and all that stuff, and he's ready to crack them saves. That's Tanaka's safe.
Say it, because I said the same thing.
Why do you need a safe cracker for a guy
Is
who
it his
owns
safe?
the
'Cause
safe?
I was
Wouldn't
under
he
the
have the
impression-
combination?
Yeah, okay, well, yeah, what the fuck? He should have, yeah. I was under the impression that this wasn't his casino, but yeah.
Nope, it is
Yeah, it's his.
100% his. Not only do they not give him like the layout of the place, he doesn't tell them about the booby traps, and he doesn't give them.
He does
Oh,
tell them
we
about
s-
the booby traps. He just doesn't tell them what the fuck they are.
Oh,
We
well, okay.
skimmed over the
That's the same thing, by the way.
the other team they found.
Oh no, I haven't skimmed over that because I do have a theory, but
Really?
I don't actually believe it. But I'm gonna. So I wanted to make it clear. Tanaka owned the safe. I need to reiterate
Yes.
this because this is a huge deal.
See, I could understand him because yes, he did
I was
own
going
the
to
safe.
reiterate, but no, it's fine to.
No, you can't
Okay.
reiterate.
All right,
Oh, I think I just found a workaround, but
I'm
go
gonna kill
ahead. I'll
both of you.
say it after.
Why is
Because-
everybody interrupting each other? Man, I was going to
Well,
reiterate.
I think that this is one of those biometric safes that does change after every time.
Yeah, he
So?
says it randomizes.
Doesn't change
Yes.
it.
And the only way you're going to get the randomized code is probably if you're within the casino or you have something that, whatever. I don't
Said
know.
But the Wi-Fi's on.
Best you can give me. Can you randomize it if there's no power? And also,
So
I mean,
while they're
when they turn the
getting
power on, it randomized, so they fuck themselves.
all right, fair
while
enough.
they're going into the safe, though, Martin and Lily go off on their own to go get a vial of the Queen's blood, and he takes her head and he says that's the real prize. He doesn't care
Can
about
I
the money.
tell you,
And that's where it comes. Yeah.
I felt really bad watching that. Like, I knew what he was gonna do. I knew he was being a dick. I knew he was gonna do something. He was like one of those fucking characters that was gonna do something because the government needs zombie armies. I mean, it's literally called
Well, we
Army
needed-
of the Fucking Dead.
We needed the betrayal moment. There's always somebody in the group who betrays the group. There's always that person, which I'd argue the coyote already did that once, but we need it. But the movie doesn't think that was a bad thing.
Can we go back to your problem earlier and say it here? Why didn't she pull her gun on him? Because she is not okay with what he just did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure, absolutely not. Like people make
I
a lot of
wasn't
really
okay.
stupid decisions.
I was not okay with what he just did. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, I wanted to see him get tore apart by the alphas so bad for that one.
I was just like, why are you ripping? If blood was so gonna suffice, why'd you want the head? But then I understood why you wanted the head because then you could like test
Have it
it
bite.
and stuff.
You could also have a bite.
You could do stuff like that, but I mean, there's just more. You're better off having a quote unquote living specimen than just a vial of the blood. I get that. My whole thing is why wouldn't the guy just tell him? The movie just wanted the betrayal guy, and he was the betrayal guy. Why not just say, hey, this is my plan. Get me in, get me out. You guys get the money in the safe. This is worth like 1 billion times more than that. You get me out. Anything in the safe is yours.
And he's
Also, I
also
don't
They would have all
understand-
worked together to get out. It makes no sense to do that.
Well, this guy
Zero.
also is saying that he wants it to give to like the government or the military or some shit.
or
I'm
the
like,
black
they're
market,
the
whoever
one-
pays.
Right.
Well, it's like
But
using
I'm like,
raptors. It's like using raptors in
Yes.
Afghanistan.
there you go.
Same thing.
But it's like what the government is the one that's like has this place locked down. They could just go in whenever the fuck they want and
Again,
take a zombie
Yeah,
if
it's a
they
joke.
ever needed to.
it's an absolute joke. Like people really do forget like how powerful the military is.
Yeah.
You killed the alpha with a pistol. I'm sorry. I can't
just
stop saying that. Like,
Well, they just sent in like a crew of like 5 people or whatever, and this guy's gonna walk out, with the head supposedly to sell to the government. I'm like, the government could just send a group of 10 people in and a fucking tank and take however many they wanted.
well, the
It's like,
government also, I'm assuming, made the first one. They were the ones that had the
Right.
convoy. So what?
Right. They can't remake it.
Maybe don't fucking drive a convoy in next time. Use a helicopter.
Or I don't know, a fucking tank,
I think there was a couple tanks there.
or fly it so there's no car. I don't know.
They have gunships. There's no reason they need to be on the ground.
Tivis, the beginning of this film is retarded. Everything in this film is retarded. Everything.
The only explanation I have is they used those soldiers as bait while they walled it off.
Yeah. Dude,
Which
okay,
is
I've
fucked.
seen worse zombie movies. I truly have. But this one just for how big of a movie it's supposed to be,
It shouldn't
and for
be
the
this bad.
creators, it shouldn't be as bad as it is. Like, and I understand people are gonna be like, "Oh, it's a fucking zombie movie." I'm like,
No,
yeah,
fuck
but
you.
So is Zombieland, and Zombieland is fucking great. Like,
There are worse zombie films than this that are more fun.
yes,
Yeah.
by far.
Warm bodies.
That movie that Myke made us watch last Halloween.
No. What was it? Return of the Living Dead or some shit?
Yes, Return of the Living Dead.
Uh,
You get to see boobies in that one at least.
Yay. So then sad part happened. Well, actually, I liked Zach trying to pretend he could write for a second and be prolific and like all edgy and stuff. Where you had fake Michael Jai White, fake Black Dynamite, looking at the people who were supposed to be like an analogous of them, or almost a 1-to-1 representation. Like even to a point where like one of the bodies was wearing a necklace that resembled a necklace that another character was wearing.
The same
like,
key
are we in-
necklace.
Are we in hell? And we're just
And one of the bodies was also wearing the same shirt that Tig was wearing.
yeah.
the
So here's
pilot.
my problem. So here's a praise and a haha at it. I like if it was unironic or if it was ironic, I would like it. But Zack Snyder's is a pretentious loser, so it wasn't.
But here's
I
the
love
thing,
the
too.
idea that he was saying that to the locksmith guy and all of that and saying it out loud just to be funny. I like that idea. The movie doesn't
We
think
didn't
this
need-
is a joke.
We didn't need the visuals
That's the
though. The
problem.
visuals was making it seem like, oh fuck, he's like right. But also that
But
wouldn't
that's what
make
I'm
sense
saying.
because if it was, here's another thing too. Like if it was like a loop because he was saying it's a loop, you wouldn't
Yeah.
see the other dead bodies. Like
Yeah,
it would
they'd
just
reset.
be a loop. It would reset. Also, the reason that I enjoyed that because it was like you said, it was actually pretty decently well.
It was just fun and the
done.
delivery was cool.
Yeah, the delivery is good. But it's like, well, the character that's doing it is also a philosophy professor.
Yeah, it's
so
just being
that's why
funny.
he's
just
doing
being
it. Like
fun.
he's just fucking with the other guy. But the fact that they had like some of the same clothing on, like exact same shit, I'm like, why did you guys do that? Like,
Oh, it's easy because Zack Snyder thinks you're stupid.
like
100%.
like they wanted you to
Can you not get my
really,
point?
really believe that. Like they
I
really
have to
wanted you.
drive it home.
Yeah. Like, what are the odds that the other team was going to wear some of
Well,
the
and
same
again, I
exact
think-
clothes?
Well, and again, I think the reason why I like Black Dynamite Jr. and Safecracker Man is that those two actually get a couple of scenes together.
Yeah.
They're the
They
only
have
ones that have development. They hated each other.
Well, yeah, and then
Yeah.
but then there's a point where they have arcs, like little mini arcs, and they're talking to each other and they get some dialogue. They're literally like the only two characters that actually get to like sit
Mm-hmm.
and talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not under duress, not under stress, not under all the, it's just them stuck in a room down by themselves, finally having a human moment with, that's it. And I'm like,
And you get to
"Oh,
see like the
kinda like you
safecracker
guys."
guy, like he gets so excited when he shoots the zombie his first time in the
That was
fucking
dope.
head.
That was
I
dope.
was like, awesome. It was
I
like
enjoyed
watching
that.
a little kid learning how to do some stuff. So it was really cool to see, like you said, their interaction. It was probably the best interaction of all the characters. Like even
I
fucking
agree.
Batista and his daughter was like,
Oh, there's nothing there.
this is horrible. Horrible, man.
Well,
Like,
there's no, and it's not even good acting. Like those two were fine. Like they were fun. Like even like I said, like I don't even like the safecracker guy. I think he's overly eccentric and lame, but he has character.
yeah.
So I'm following him, and I like.
Yeah.
Can I say he actually made me tear up? For a completely meta reason. I 100% believe if he was still alive today, that would have been Anton Yelchin, the guy who died, who played Chekhov in the
Star Trek reboots.
the JJ, or he's Odd Thomas. Man, talk about a franchise that I think would have blown up if he'd have lived. Gone too soon. Anton
Reason
Yelchin,
that
I love that
Charlie
guy.
Bart was it Charlie something with RDJ was in it when he was younger.
Oh my goodness.
Charlie Bart. I don't even remember the fucking
Yeah,
name
I can't
of that
remember.
movie.
It's a long time ago. I totally
But
think he
yeah.
would have been. I totally think he would have been that guy. Like I almost felt like he was trying to be that dude, but
So I distracted us earlier, but I don't think you got to say your theory about that other team that they see the corpses of.
that because Tanaka was pseudo in on the head thing. I assumed this wasn't the first time he's tried to send a team down to do that, and he's actually been betraying them. The whole point is go after the money, get us snuck in, and he does that. But I'm like, man, what are the odds that you could consider people to do this multiple times? Especially when like you had the Coyote chick and a few other people. It's like they have very specific things. You're not going to keep finding people who are that good.
Right. Well, not only that, it's like
Yeah.
those bodies look like they had been there for a while. Like there was no skin
Yeah.
on those bones.
Exactly.
Oh,
So I'm
frozen.
just kind of like,
Bitch.
what was the thing where these other people who thought this was the same good idea and then got
Right.
fucked over? Because they also don't die by like you don't see any dead bodies from the traps. So they didn't
Yeah.
even get that far. They died before the traps.
They died trying to get into the traps, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I found it kind of silly. And then we finally get the safe cracked, which is
Oh,
kind
well,
of
let's
cool.
go through these fucking traps first of all.
Yeah, okay.
Because we great, like went
Go
right
for
over it.
To be
you
completely
guys?
honest,
I
I
keep
forgot what
cutting
they
in and
were.
out. Did you guys talk about how they've got this son of a bitch?
What?
Oh, okay,
What?
I'm back. How did they get the zombie to finally go? Because the first two turn on them instantly.
Didn't they just throw something? I can't even
They
remember.
heated a hand
They-
in the microwave.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Oh
Yep.
yeah, because it's
Yep.
because they're attracted to warmth.
Yeah,
is what they said.
Instead of the humans, or
It wasn't
instead of
just
living,
human. It was like
It was warmth.
heat. Which in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
eat my ass.
So basically, they're the predator because they're only
Yeah.
going to go after you.
Damn it. But what if
They-
it rains and everything gets cooled down? Oh.
The first trap is a bunch of darts.
Yes.
It really is Indiana Jones, by the way.
Yes, it totally was.
Then the second
bunch
one
of
is
darts.
Bunch of darts.
a bunch of guns pop out of the wall and shoot the zombie to almost pieces. And the safecracker's like, I thought these were supposed to be non-lethal. I'm like, he said lethal in the. Were you not paying attention?
Also, why would you pick something that you had to like reload bullets? Anyway.
They
How
probably
do you reload
automatically
them? They're in the wall.
Yeah.
And then they think, oh, that's it. That's over. We should be good now. And then the walls come in.
Yeah, fuck that. Those
Classic.
walls like slam, boosh, and squish it, dude. And
Could
then
you
when
imagine
they're-
working there?
That would be the one that
Oh, yeah,
scared
fuck
me the
that.
most. Because I'm like, okay, those are out of darts. Those are out of bullets. That wall could come back.
it
Well,
was
that's-
like it was like, okay, it's like an Indiana Jones thing, and then it's like, oh no, fuck, Resident Evil, boom. Like,
Well,
where
it's
the fuck
also-
were the lasers and all that shit?
Well, it's also dead ass.
Resident
It's just
Evil.
like those are moments where you really think it's like,
Yeah.
so how did this place work when it was actually operating as a normal place?
Right. Like, there should have been a turn off, like, pad to turn those codes off, to turn those off.
Yeah.
Which
There's
he should
nothing.
have given them the fucking
Thank
code
you.
to put into a keypad.
Thank you. Yes,
Because
you're
there's no
100%.
way they're setting those traps all off when they go
No,
to the fucking
Michael,
vault every
you're-
day.
Michael, stop it. You're thinking too much. Turn your brain off. They would obviously just get some hobo from Vegas and they would just walk him down the thing and go, hey, go get it. Okay.
No,
Right.
And then
they would get
every
somebody
couple of weeks
counting
they would do that.
cards.
Yeah,
That's how they
what
solve that
did.
problem.
That's what they did every single time. It's like, buddy, we're going to kick you out, quote unquote. No,
And then
seriously, it's
like
fucking
once
retarded.
once
This is
the-
written by a 5-year-old. Like, it's
well,
fucking
like
embarrassing.
It's like once the booby traps are set off too,
You said
they
booby.
don't reset. They don't reset. Like
That's what I
they
was
should
saying
have
know
earlier.
reset.
I'm like,
You don't know
Yeah.
that.
It should have reset. They shouldn't have been able to walk in and out of there.
They don't reset. That'd be silly.
And then when they go to separate the wall, they just push it. Like it's not like fucking concrete. They're just like pushing it back
It
with
didn't
their
just
hands.
crush a body beyond.
I'm like, how are these traps supposed to have like in reality, and if they were like running the casino, like you said, if
Yeah.
they did go off, there should be like a thing that just pulls the wall
oh,
back
easy. Your
automatically.
family's just gonna get a severance package.
Mike,
We
your
had-
shirt is
we
Putting
had
cracking
money
me
in the
up.
vault.
I thought he just counted or I thought he just dealt cards at blackjack. Well, he tripped in the bathroom. He got mushed between two walls. Look, like,
It was a slippery bathroom.
look, we are not responsible for. He had COVID. I like it. That whole scene is silly. Like all of it is silly. And then we finally get the safe cracked. Well, no, there's even. I just like
no,
it's
there's
so
a ways to go from that because
Yeah.
they get to the safe.
Dave and Kate go and secure the other entrance to the safe area.
Well, no, before that, once they get into the safe
with
thing,
the vents and shit.
that's when they find out that their timeline just got pushed up.
Because that's where I fucked up. I time
Oh,
jumped
yeah.
up into the casino area when goofy hair guy
Yeah.
dies. That's when.
Well, that's
when
at
all
the
that
very
shit
end
happens.
almost.
No,
That's not the
no.
end. Yeah, that's after they get into the safe.
Oh, is it?
Because he dies with
Yeah.
money flying all over him.
Aside from the
Yes.
girl that blew
Right.
up, they don't start dying until the
The
fucking
very end.
daughter pisses me off.
Do you love how?
So dumb.
Dave Bautista's chick that he really likes dies? Just like Doom Annihilation.
Don't have your back to an elevator.
Bro. And then Dave Bautista, where the fuck were you? You were looking. I'm gonna throw it out there.
He thought he saw the
Elevator
Undertaker.
doors do not open like Star Trek. They go kind of slow. He could. It's useless. Dave Bautista is useless. So she dies.
They should have been worried that the elevator was even opening in the first place. Were they trying to go down it?
Right?
They called it. They were going to go up to look for Kate.
Well, I'm already butthurt that the elevator even works. But again, ooh, they got power because of the generator. Eat my butt.
The elevator's just a pulley system, anyways. It'd be fine.
Okay, well,
it works.
So
Not
so
that
useless.
much power.
So useless daughter lady is going off to find somebody that we don't care about. What's her name? Gita?
No, his daughter's Kate.
No.
No, he's
Gita
just
was the one
after
who
Stupid
blew
Mexican
up.
chick that we don't care about that she's trying to go get. It's
Oh,
Gita?
yeah, you're right. Gita. Who's the one who blew up then? Is it Maria?
No, it's Gita.
Chambers. Chambers was the one who blew
Oh,
up.
okay. So she ends up in this other building, and they keep cutting back to Gita and like a couple other people just randomly dying while they huddled together. I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck about any of these characters. Like, I do not care. So she gets
For
there,
2.5
finds him.
hours. For 2.5 hours, though, like you would think that they would have done more with some of the characters than.
Bruh,
what they
I've
did.
seen Pixar shorts that are 5 minutes long make me cry. This shit is embarrassing. The first 3 minutes of Up made me cry more and care about characters than a 2-hour film. It's embarrassing. Zack Snyder is a hack, a 5-year-old, and should never get to make another film. 100%. He had his chance.
Well, that's not going to happen.
He's doing King Arthur in America.
I would like to steal a piece of dialogue from Superman from Man of Steel. Zack Snyder had his chance. He's done. He's fucking done. He made plenty. His name won't go away, and it makes me sad. So then Dave Bautista daughter girl gets like 10 or 12 perfect headshots in a hallway. That's awesome. What a Chad.
As she's going there, she hides in a car because Zeus finds his queen's body and he's like, hey,
yeah,
let's go kill him.
My goodness.
Fuck me. What?
I'm sorry to get off real quick. Get off.
Yeah, sure.
Get off topic. Zack Snyder's
things I
next
say to
movie
my
is
wife
called,
for 200.
Right. His next movie is The Fountainhead, and it's a feature adaptation of Anne Rice's novel about a young architect battling for his own artistic integrity.
More like autistic.
So he's making a movie about himself.
Damn.
Las Vegas TV series is done, so it should be airing anytime this year.
I'll say it 100%. When you want to know what pretentious means, easy. M. Night Shyamalan talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender and anything with Zack Snyder.
Oh no.
All right, so let's move forward with this movie.
Yeah.
I just they have 9 minutes until, or when she leaves, there's like 20 minutes left until the bomb hits.
Yeah.
Why is she not more concerned about the kids?
Oh no, classic movie bullshit where it's like apparently a minute means an hour.
Well, here's the thing about the kids and the people at the camps. I think they don't show it, but I think
mention that they're moving,
evacuating
but then you
them.
see them and they're still there.
Well, let's just not even talk about them because they're not even part of the plot. They're just not.
Well, is her whole reason for going in there?
The subplot.
I thought they were going in to get money. Okay.
The subplot.
I said her.
Oh, okay. So we have the helicopter chick.
Yeah.
I'm echoing again. It's always going to be Tivis's fault. Oh, easy. I think your mic's too high, my dude.
No, it's not. Don't change your mic.
She like ruins the helicopter like 3 times.
Yeah.
Like black smoke.
It breaks like 3 times.
I don't want to be a prick, but I enjoy it. So I'm going to. I would love to see even a good mechanic have black smoke and craziness come out of a car that's probably sat in the sun on a rooftop for, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. I'm even being generous. 2-3 weeks in the sun. No gas, not being turned on, nothing. It billows out black smoke, and you're going to fix it in under 24 hours. I've taken my car to mechanics places that have all the tools they need and a team of people, and they could barely get my oil changed, my tires done.
Oh, you're giving them much more credit. They've only been there for a couple hours.
That's what I'm saying. I'm even being nice.
That's why the pilot is the most important, because not only can she fly it, but apparently she also knows how to fix it. Not every pilot actually knows how to fix a plane, by the way.
What a fucking Chad thing to say. Michael, what a fucking Chad thing to say. That
judging
is
by the
absolutely
fire?
fucking correct, sir.
Judging by the fire and stuff, I'm kind of not convinced she knows entirely how to fix it either.
It's fucking embarrassing. No, it's fucking embarrassing. Like,
it's like I can drive my car. I don't know how to fix the fucking motor if it starts blowing up. Like, I'm lost.
But did you see like the benefit of the doubt though? Like, it was just like, okay, fine. She's the bestest ever because she is a woman. And in this day and age, they can do everything. I'm surprised she didn't just pick the plane up and just.
Well, you gotta remember
Jump.
this was also a character that was written for a dude too. Originally, everything that is there was
looks like a
originally
woman.
written for a guy.
Well, it's also rewritten.
So the gender has nothing to do with it. It's I think
you don't know that.
I
It's
think
rewritten.
that Zack Snyder was just like, hey,
Oh, that's
here's
why
a
she
pilot.
died at the end. That makes sense. That's why she died. Because it was supposed to be a dude.
Maybe.
We'll
We'll get to the end in a little
I'm just
bit
being
here.
a prick.
Now,
but the whole thing
it's
is
just
that really
crappy
bugged
writing.
me.
People assume,
Like, why not just have
Yeah.
the helicopter work and then she's just sitting there waiting?
why not pay the extra? He could have taken an extra $1,000 and rented a real fucking helicopter for the shoot.
Oh, fuck.
Like it was so dumb.
Well, no, not that. I'm even saying Tanaka still has money.
He couldn't have flown in. They can't fly in. It was regulated airspace.
Oh,
I knew what you were getting there. It was regulated airspace.
Nope, good call. Good call.
Yeah.
But
They
still,
even mentioned that. They say we can't fly in, but you can fly out.
that's
That's
great.
what he says.
Nope, that's actually good. No, but again, you could have just had her like have the helicopter work and go, okay, I'm good. And now the whole thing, you could even made a joke out of it. Everybody else is having all of these awful times, like big fights, huge fires. Oh God. And then you just hard cut to her, just like,
Chilling.
when the fuck are they going to show up? You know what I mean? It could have been funny. Like she's like runs out of cigarettes or something like that.
And goes
You know what I
down
mean?
to the casino thing and pulls one
No,
and pack
I wouldn't
out.
have her leave the roof because she has to be ready to go.
Yeah,
But just like, like walks around and go, like she's just pacing around the helicopter and goes, I gotta fucking pee, and like kicks the helicopter and there's
She
no
didn't
bathroom.
She didn't even smoke cigarettes. She smoked Black and Milds. That's what those
But
were.
you know what I mean? Like it would be funny to have like a pack of something and she's just sitting there waiting while everybody else is having the fucking nightmare of a time. And she's just like, I just need people to show up because this is my one job. And she did it. Like, nope. She's like, I scrubbed everything. Everything looks good. Put the gas in, turned it on. It's ready to go. I need like 3 more tanks of gas and we're good to go. Also, yeah. How'd
She
they
had
get
the
out?
gas
They
cans. She
How many
took
of them?
them up. She took like 3 or 4 up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. Well, now that I'm talking about it, let's just get there. One, I don't believe in the gas. Because we lost the guy. Also, what the fuck were we gonna do with money? Do you know how
Stuff.
heavy that shit is?
Oh yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. They load it up. It's gonna
Everybody
weigh it
at-
down.
At best, everybody takes a bag, right? Dave Bautista could probably carry 2. Everybody else is good for 1, and the
Doesn't
daughter
matter.
is probably good for half.
That's gonna weigh the chopper down because there's only regulated
part
for
of
so
it,
much
too.
weight.
Bro, there's so much wrong with it. There's so much wrong
And that
with
was
it.
an old chopper too, so it's not like
Stop saying chopper. I'm gonna
get
kill
to
you.
the chopper.
You've said chopper like 3 times. Are you doing that on purpose,
Chopper
or is that like a
1,
thing that I don't know? Am I
Chopper
stupid?
2, chopper
No, am I the
3.
Am I the stupid one? Is chopper a word? Or are you saying helicopter and chopper at the same time?
Yes.
I
All
just
right.
assumed he
Moving
was.
on.
Whatever. I'm just saying yes.
All right, moving on.
But no, like that wasn't even the owner's copter there.
No,
Like,
it was a military copter
That was a
just
military
sitting
one.
on top of
even though he said
random
that
ass
it was
building.
his. He said that his
Yeah,
was
weird.
there.
That was weird.
So that was just like one that they had when they went to invade or to try and
Yeah.
take back
No,
Vegas.
that's definitely a military style copter.
And it was an old ass military copter. I'm like,
Yeah, we're talking like that's like Vietnam days. Like,
Hey, so when the zombies go and start invading the casino, wasn't there a line when they first entered where they're like, let's get these doors secured?
I don't think any of these people are that smart.
I
They were
swear
securing the
Batista's
I don't
doors.
think
character.
they actually did it.
they were securing stuff to the vault area. That's about it. Or it's supposed to. course,
Yeah.
the dumb bitch didn't do it. She left it open, and that was the end of everything.
Michael, you can't say that. That's mean. You can't say that about women.
You can say that about this
Oh,
one.
I decided about the dude. If a dude did it too, it would have been a dumb bitch.
Yeah. Fuck. God, there's so much. My brain is trying to figure out all of the stuff. So I can live with the helicopter stuff.
You knew as soon as seeing that hole in the side too, something was jumping in.
True. Then we got to pseudo go back to the safe because discount Michael J. White and Crack Safe Man are down there. They get it open. They have a moment. And then Crack Safe Man fucking like a Chad locks discount Michael J. White into the safe to save his life.
Well, hang on.
Oh, you're ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
Am I? Oh.
Yeah.
How the zombies get down there when they're invading, they start jumping on top of the elevator to crash through the roof.
I keep forgetting about the zombies because I don't care.
It's only a
Zombies are
zombie movie.
But they're so fucking pointless. They only are like useful for a scene to kill the characters, and then it's like they don't exist. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they jumped on to just go basically through, which was weird. These were supposed to be the smart ones too.
Yee.
Yo. Yeah.
And then Martin locks them all down there. He's like, see ya. I'm taking off with this head that's actually a what was it? A
Printer?
TV or something? Yeah, printer.
Oh no, with money counter. It was a money counter. That's what it was.
That's what
Yeah,
it was.
you
All right.
find out that he has something out. I'm like, would you not hear it going?
I think that's what he notices. He's like, it's not what?
And then this is another problem I have. I am totally fine with the badman getting his comeuppance.
Mm-hmm.
His motivations are fucked because again, there's no reason for him to betray these people. It makes no sense. Narratively, it's retarded. If anything, wouldn't you want Dave Bautista fucking saving your ass to get you out of this place so you can deliver your payload? That's the point. But no, he's got to be evil men because we need the payoff for the zombie tiger. So
Who he
Batman
hates.
shows up.
Let's okay.
Yep. What do you got, Michael?
So earlier they say
Oh,
that
there's
was
another
one of,
issue I had. Oh.
it was one of
Frozen.
Siegfried and Roy's tigers, right? So when
Embarrassing.
when this
Embarrassing.
tiger attacks the guy and eats his face, I was like, are they like making a
Yes.
Roy fucking reference? That's
Yes,
fucked
they
up.
are. Yes, they are.
Very fucked up.
Well, I just find it unnecessary.
I sure don't.
Well, my whole thing is I think it lasts way too long. I just think it lasts way too long. I'm like, oh, okay, the zombie tiger fights him, fucks him up a little bit. It's like fucking like 3 or 5 minutes long. It's fucking insane.
I
He
just
just
froze
fucks with
again,
him.
but I was saying one of the things I want to bring up that I had an issue with was that fucking horse. That thing looked like its head was hollow. How is it still alive?
You can't say that about women. You can't call them horses.
Was it a zombie horse?
I
couldn't
remember
tell.
Zeus was riding it around.
Yeah, but I just couldn't tell if it was a zombie horse or if it just had like a.
Oh yeah, no,
a
its
thing
skin
on
was
it.
falling off.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You've got me, sir. I don't know,
that
man.
you knew that tiger was going to be the end of him because he had a issue with it from the get go. That is not
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah. I think it's really fucked up that they made it a Roy reference with getting his face bit off. So, I don't know what you were saying. You had cut out on us for a second. So yeah.
Oh, it was that horse thing.
Okay. All right. Real quick, since John took off on us, I want
Hey,
to.
Tig is one of
add-
the best characters.
What's
Well,
that?
he's not here. Tig's
go ahead.
character Tig's character is the best character in the fucking film.
Tig? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she shot all her stuff on green screen. So, all right, so we're at the tiger. Tiger just ate dude's face. Poor Roy. Was this guy's name Roy too? That would have been
Martin.
fucked up. Martin. Okay. At least he didn't do that.
Call him Sig Roy.
Yeah, after that, then we go back to them finding out that his daughter left.
Mm.
And that's when the zombies come in, right?
Mhm.
Or no, the zombies started attacking before that.
No, it's like immediately after because they're waiting for the elevator to come down to take them back up to look for.
Gotcha. And then
And I'm gonna squash
old
this
girl
right
gets her
now.
head squished.
I can hear people already going, "Oh, they can't even remember the fucking sequence of events." I'm like, I watched this like a week and a half ago, and this movie sucks. Like, I'm sorry, I'm pointing out the biggest issues with the film. I am sorry if I can't get them in tandem, but there's so much bullshit in this film.
I
that
watched it last night.
Well, it does not negate the problems that I have with it. Just gonna throw that out there.
All right. Well,
There's a lot going on in this film.
said that.
Well, I'm just saying, just because me being stupid and not being able to remember when all the dumb happens doesn't
we're all
make the
doing
dumb
it,
irrelevant.
so
Doesn't make the
it's-
dumb irrelevant.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to squash preemptively the bullshit I'm gonna hear.
All right, so let's move forward then to what you were saying about the kid, the locksmith, and fake Michael Jai White. I'm sorry, whatever your name is,
Shades,
but you remind me of Michael Jai White. No, that's not Shades.
Omari or something. Or-
Yeah.
Shades was the actor who played the security guard.
Bert.
Oh,
My
I
man.
don't know anymore.
My man.
So safe man locks black man in the safe. It's a good scene. You
I
know
don't
what?
understand
It was
why
a
he
good
didn't.
scene.
Well, I guess he was trying to jump in with him. The entire
because-
time,
He had to lock it.
but he didn't even get a chance to do that. It locked by itself when it closed.
Well, tell yourself that. You don't know.
I will. I would have liked it. Well, it would have made the story completely different. But what I would have done was tried to push the alpha into the safe.
Oh, he was
Lock
trying to
his
kill
ass
the black.
away.
Oh, he was trying to kill the black guy.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, while he was trying to kill him, push the guy into the safe, or
Oh,
like,
no, I'm saying-
tried to get the alpha into the safe.
Oh no, I'm assuming the German just wanted to kill the inferior person by locking them in the safe, and he wanted to become a superior zombie.
No. I'm not even
All right,
going to
never mind.
dignify that.
Hey, it is Zack Snyder.
So
What?
is there at any point during the sequence where Vanderhoek could have been bit?
Yeah, no, we'll talk about that when we get to that too. Trust me.
Fucking
Well, fucking-
spoilers.
Jeez. But no, I really think that it would have been better for them to put the alpha in there. Also, at the end of the movie, when they nuke the town, the alpha could have still rose from the ashes
Wasn't a
No.
nuke.
and then started all over again.
Oh, and then the radiation would have made it even stronger.
Right? Hulk zombies.
He turns into fucking Solomon Grundy.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And now Zack Snyder has
Sounds
another
great.
DC film. Good job,
Yes.
John.
What have I done?
Or
The Dark Universe confirmed. Fuck.
Yeah, so then he gets locked in Jai White, fake Michael Jai White gets locked in the vault.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
his name.
I'm sorry.
And the other guy
I
gets
keep
killed.
saying
But that
it.
was a very what?
I keep using his name.
I mean, I know it. I'm just being a prick. It's funnier that way.
That's a compliment to this actor. He should
Tivis,
he
I'm
should
in-
like it.
Tivis, I'm here to entertain.
So then we get what? It was just I like that scene. It was very dramatic. Again,
I think it was
it's
a well executed scene.
It's probably because those are the only two that we really got a whole
Give a
lot
shit about
with-
at any point.
for the humans and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I enjoyed that one, and then we get ripped
It's also
away
not
to
it's also the only non-abrupt death.
right.
It's the
You
only
actually
death
don't
that
even
takes
see
less
his.
than a second.
You
Like
also
other
don't see
than the
his
guy who
death.
gets tortured by the tiger, this is like
Yeah.
this was the movie going, here's a meaningful death.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. And actually took time on it and slow-mo and gave back and forth reactions to everybody. Everybody else just kind of
was
dies.
being used properly in a Snyder movie. I didn't
Who'd
hate
ever
it.
saw that coming. I like honestly, I'm not kidding you. As cheap as it is, I really do think those are the two strongest characters in the show.
Mm.
I really do. I just they're the only people who felt like they had characters. Excuse me.
So then we jump to everybody else running out of the casino or going up to the helicopter. That's where they're going to. They're going to the roof. And that's when your boy gets killed. And the guy with the cool hair, shit like that.
You
In the
forget the
casino
part
area.
where Lily has to saw through concrete.
Yeah, that annoyed me because that whole room should have just been pure dust. Like it should have been so fucking dusty cutting through the concrete like that. I'm
Dust,
sorry.
smoke. Ugh.
There was
Ew.
like nothing. Yeah, they cut
I've
through
used a
concrete to
Dremel.
get
I've
up.
used Dremel tool to sand wood. You use that for more than 10 minutes. Your
Yeah.
entire room is just filled with dust.
Also,
and
how does she
nonsense.
cut such a big ass hole when they had less than 20 minutes?
movie magic?
Way less
Was
than
that-
20 minutes.
It was,
Was
a
that
vibranium saw, Michael. Shut up, you DC shill.
Was that saw used as a weapon at all besides the intro?
No,
Mm-mm.
no. It's kind of
Oh, you mean another thing that wasn't fucking utilized for the setup? This film,
silence?
this fucking film, man. Like,
Oh,
so they're on
Yeah,
the
so-
roof.
they get to the roof. It's just Batista and Tig. And was there another person by then, or is it just Batista?
Lily's up there because she gets the spear.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's still got
yes,
the
yeah.
head.
Yeah, she
The
uses
coyote.
the head to.
And by the way, because Tivis is actually smart and paying attention, Lily is the coyote. In case you guys forgot from earlier, Lily's the coyote. And now this is where I'm gonna get a little pissed. Had she had some more redemptive stuff or talked about her history or any of that, I would have loved to known her history if she was smuggling people in and out of this place for months or whatever.
I'm sure you'll get
she's
it in a
probably the most
cartoon.
interesting person. Shut up. She gets fucking speared and she's holding the thing, the head, and she has her martyr moment. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about her. So I don't feel bad. Why are you wasting all this precious slow-mo time and shit on her? Because I couldn't give a fuck. She's a murderer. Most likely done it a bunch. And God only knows what her history was beforehand if she's willing to do stuff like this and has that type of skill set.
Imagine if she gets reintroduced to the populace.
Yeah.
She's got traumatic experiences that's probably going to manifest in violence.
But then, may I also say, I think she's a fucking stupid bitch. Why not give Dave Bautista the head?
Encourage the zombie to go after them.
Still gets shot with a pistol and dies? It's all I can say is if they left with the head, they
He was
get more
wearing
money
his
than they
Batman
left
mask.
behind. Well, I thought they were going to leave with the head.
They didn't want the head, they wanted the
because
money.
they couldn't carry all the money out. All this stuff happens. So
Mhm.
the mission was a bust. You got to remember, half the team doesn't know about the head stuff because they weren't together.
More
but
than
you also
half.
gotta
Only
remember they don't want a chance of it spreading again. Like they were there in ground zero when it first
They
spread.
don't.
They don't
But
want
you
that.
don't hear them say that. They want money. You don't know their motivations. We don't know
I
a lot
think
about these
it's-
people.
I think
See, you're
it-
inferring.
Given
You're about to
that
infer.
you should. I mean, you should for that.
Why? I
Because
should.
these people were on ground zero. This dude had to kill his wife. Literally.
So?
And I don't understand why he dropped the gun and stabbed her in the fucking head, by the way. That was
weird.
fucked up. I was like, why not just one to the head? Like, instead, you're making it even more personable. Like, ugh.
Personal.
It was weird.
he watched too many
Personable.
Guardians.
Personal bubble. No, but you're inscribing motive and ideas like that. Like the whole point is this guy's willing to do a bunch of shady shit. He was fine with somebody getting sacrificed to the zombies for money because he thinks it's better moving forward. I mean,
I still don't. I think that he would not be comfortable with knowing that there's a possibility of the virus being somewhere else, though, after being in ground zero for the first one.
may I say, I think it's a problem of the film that that's not confirmed or there's nothing.
It's not
based on-
confirmed nor denied.
No. Let me finish. There's nothing intrinsic about these characters that has been shown to us to where we could actually definitively say anything like that. We'd have to hope and infer that he's not a piece of shit. I'm
Which is
sorry.
what I'm doing.
There's just nothing with
is
these
it-
characters that I don't know that he wouldn't do that if given the choice.
How is it that Snyder can find a way to pad out a film beyond belief and still not get any character?
That's
Like-
what I'm saying. Like Michael, I'm not making fun of you or anything. I think the movie is so bad at creating characters. I don't know what any choice anybody would make
That's why
unless
I'm
the next scene
confused.
happens.
That's why I'm confused why they even bothered to show the stuff about his wife. Just have them
agree.
have that conversation, let people be like, oh, okay, that what happened, and then
we never
let
get
the
it. Right.
animated show do all of that for you.
Well, you had the daughter show up. I figured that was the point. We just never even get it. Like it just doesn't happen. Like he tried. He goes like, I'd like, and then they just move on.
In that scene, I didn't know that was his wife. I thought it was another daughter.
I just thought it was a kid. I just thought it was a zombie. And then when he cried, I'm like, oh, okay, it must be the wife. And then I'm just like, we just don't talk about it, like at all.
Yeah.
Like nothing. There's nothing. They're all archetypes. That's all they are. And Zack Snyder only uses the visuals to go, well, obviously, that's the wife. Obviously, that's
Well, it's easy
feel
because
sad when I drop a container on people because he went, and I'm sad.
it's got to be
You-
easier for Snyder, though, because he knows that the people watching his stuff are smarter than the people writing his stuff so that we can make a better story in our heads.
Well, and you also got to remember that people who love
I'm gonna get
and
hate
watch
for
Zack
that.
Snyder stuff, they are people who watch Zack Snyder stuff and love it. They are way smarter than us guys. They're way up there. Like they're
So-
big brained. And yes, Michael, I'm going to make fun of you because you're in that group too. But
I have a concern. You keep bringing up the writers. One of them is coming to do Obi-Wan Kenobi and also the Bumblebee sequel.
yeah, because Disney's got such a fucking great track record.
they're doing a
you know they-
Bumblebee sequel?
Yeah, did
Yeah.
you hear that? Did you hear that Infinity Stones are nothing more than a paperweight?
What was that? Was all right.
That was perfectly timed,
Yeah.
by the way. Michael, you fucked that up because you're a gigantic fat ass trying to open up a fucking container of mini M&Ms. But I'm
Hey.
going to reiterate. Did you
It's not-
know? Did you
Okay, go
know
ahead.
that Infinity Stones are just a paperweight?
Anything
Okay.
could be a paperweight.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
well.
could be in a paperweight. Except
Yeah.
for the ether, I don't know how you turn that into a paperweight.
Did you know there's like
It turns into a
a
stone.
dozen? Did you know there's like a dozen of them? They're actually not even a big deal.
There's
Eventually
actually
people-
more than what's in the movies.
Yeah, there are.
A lot more.
I don't want to get into that though. They're make my head hurt.
Oh yeah, don't worry. My head hurts right now too. So the MCU's dead. So if people can just stop talking about that. Who even cares?
All right, well, let's start talking about the movie we're talking about.
What? I don't
fucktard.
even know what you're talking about. What?
We're
I'm
talking
sorry.
about the
All right,
writers.
I blacked out.
helicopter.
I
We're
blacked
at the
out.
helicopter. Tig and Batista take off because the other girl gets speared to
Tig
the wall.
Well, remember when Tig fucked off without him?
Well, that's later. Tig gets
Yeah.
speared, or the other chick gets speared to the wall. The coyote. She drops the fucking head. I thought the fucking alpha was gonna jump off the roof and grab it. That would
actually
have been
kind of
cool.
blew my mind. That actually kind of blew my mind. Why wouldn't you? Because you wouldn't die. Well,
Right.
I don't know the power level because, again, this is before he gets shot in the head with a pistol, where I assume he's invulnerable.
He could have jumped off and caught her
Cradled
head
it and hit the
and
ground.
grabbed the fucking wall and did a Hulk and slid down the wall.
Sure.
That
You know,
would've
dead
looked
ass.
badass.
I mean, you're laughing, but I would have taken that over just letting it drop.
Yeah. Oh, I totally thought it was going to, but they needed him to stay on the roof. Oh no, that's the other roof. Okay, never mind. So
Right?
yeah, he could have totally jumped off the fucking roof, right there
Should have.
to grab it.
Actually, that would have been better.
Like and the way that they show
And
how
then
much
we would have
he's
thought they were
into
both
them,
dead, and then we ended up being wrong.
right?
Damn. Good job, Michael. You wrote a better film.
I
2
could
seconds of
totally
talking.
Write this better.
This film is terrible, by the way.
So then they get over to
cannot-
Olympus.
I cannot
They-
keep saying it.
They fly a. let me say this. They fly a helicopter
Yes.
to
You mean a
another
chopper?
hotel,
Okay.
and yet somehow the zombies get back over there before them.
They can
It
fly.
looks
Shut
like
up.
it's right across the street.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, when Kate was running over there, they're like leaving, and you could see the hotel that the other people are in, like right there.
Well, that's just because they had a small set. When they were in the aerial view, it did not look like it was right across the streets.
Don't set shame these people.
That
I'm going
right
to.
there
Oh,
made
there's
me.
a BTS. There's a BTS of
Oh, I
this
love that
movie
band.
on Netflix that pops up, and I did not watch that. I was like,
Koreans
no,
are
thank
awesome.
you.
This scene right here actually made me want them to finally make that Gears of War movie that they've been talking about for sure, like 20 years with that Halo shit. But Microsoft can't make shit for anything.
Well, it's because Bill Gates is a fucking terrorist.
Tivis is
He's
over here
not in
trying
charge
to
of
get
the
some
fucking
video game
movies.
talk.
Yeah,
He's
fuck
like,
you
"I
guys
missed
for
out on
doing that
game
when I
talk."
wasn't here.
Anyways, we get over to the
Oh,
Olympus
we
Hotel.
got it. Anyways, it's been
That's
forever.
like the third one I've done today.
It was the most blatant. Also,
Well,
nice shirt.
anyways,
You haven't brought it up, but anyway.
I will. So we get to Olympus,
Ding dong, why? Yeah.
and then as we're getting the chop to park on the roof over there, we have inside. You see his daughter finds the other girls that went in, still alive.
Gita, bitch. Her name is Gita.
Well, there's three. There's
And
three
friend.
of them, and friends.
Yeah, well, we don't care about them because they all die. They're all chem fodder.
One's
and then
already
of
dead.
course you clearly get what we all knew was coming. The fucking security guard turned zombie was going to be like the bad for her
Yeah.
because they had a confrontation.
When they all
earlier in
ran to
movie.
the other building, he got left behind.
He should have been the zombie rapist. I hate this film.
It's hot.
Hate this film.
I'm
There's
telling you,
like
the zombie rape stuff would have been
What?
okay.
It wouldn't
If
have
done
made
properly.
sense either way. The blood's
Yes,
not
it would've.
flowing. You can't get an erection.
You don't know what they can do. These are not
All
normal
right.
zombies.
What are you trying to rewrite Twilight, Tivis? How's Edward Cullen gonna do it?
No one can rewrite Twilight. They tried. It came out as 50 Shades of Grey.
I
got
don't know.
worse.
I feel like they did a really good job.
Oh boy. So then we get that.
Excuse me. Why would you gender me like that?
Oh ho. Anyway,
Oh, I'm Santa now?
you wish you were Santa.
I kind of do.
You were.
So then we get to
Christmas.
his daughter, Batista's daughter, just knowing how to fucking fire a gun like perfectly, like better than some of the soldiers.
No,
and shit
legit,
at the
like,
beginning of the movie.
legit
Yeah.
8 headshots. It's
Boom, boom, boom,
insane.
boom, boom.
Headshots,
One of their friends
dude.
gets
I think-
eaten.
Yeah. Nameless friend.
How
It's
come
embarrassing.
after the very beginning of this movie, how come when people were getting bit, it took them 5 billion hours to turn?
No, you ruined it. Damn it. I was hoping you were never gonna. Okay. Damn it.
Because at the beginning of the movie, when they got bit by the alpha, they turned almost instantly.
30
and
seconds. 30 seconds it took. 30 seconds.
Well, the one guy didn't even get bit. He got his jaw ripped off.
I don't care. One guy turned in less than 30 seconds. I timed it. Damn it, Michael. I hate you. You ruined it.
You ruined it,
Damn it.
man.
I'll still hold. It's
Well,
fine.
Yeah,
It'll
let's
hold.
keep going. Let's keep going. I know what you're probably gonna say because it's something I was probably gonna say. So then Batista just gets there in perfect time, busting through the door, opening the door, and he fucking shoots a rocket launcher. Like, where the fuck did he get that rocket launcher from?
Fucking just pulled it out of his ass.
And as soon as he
It was
shot
in the
it,
helicopter. Shut up.
and it went boosh and blew the guy across, I swear to God, I was like, bet he didn't expect that shit to happen. I said super loud too.
Well, of course not, because I didn't expect it to happen.
If you go back and look at the zombie too, they gave him the perfect what the fuck face.
Yep. Oh, it's so fucked up. Then they all get to the chopper. The chopper.
I really hope you fucked that up again. I really do. I want to believe it. Saying chopper.
Chopper.
I just love you saying that. It's so stupid.
They go to the chapter.
Well, it's Vegas. There's a ton of them.
Everyone get on the index. And the
that's
table of
chapel.
context.
That's chapel, Tivis, not chapter. That's a chapel.
We don't use that anymore.
What?
People get married? Is that a thing?
Apparently not, John.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry.
So then we get to
Watch me throw shade when I'm in the minority.
to the roof, and Tig took off,
Yeah.
which was kind of expected by the look of her face
Damn.
when he left her.
It's fucked up.
But then last minute she's back up there Batman style because we couldn't hear the copter or the chopper.
Batwoman.
Fucking hell. We couldn't hear a helicopter
Bitch.
just
no.
out of sight, right? You know, it had to be in sight to hear it.
This is
So
dead
that was
ass.
the thing.
Not a joke. This is weird. This was a weird thing. I was driving to work. It's like pseudo tangent. Sorry. I'm
Dun,
driving
dun,
to
dun,
work
dun.
at like 3:30 in the morning. Out in the middle of nowhere. It's dark as fuck, right? I see, and it's like all farmland shit. I see a helicopter coming down and it landed. I'm easily like a mile away and I can hear it. I can hear it and see dust coming up. What the fuck? Seriously, you really think this chopper is gonna land on the top of
chopper.
a building and all these zombies aren't gonna hear it and shit? I'm sorry, you gave us intelligent zombies. You can't have both. You can't have both. I'm sorry, you just can't. And she's like, well, I was just circling around. You don't have enough gas. Try again. We're not doing this.
Didn't. No, she didn't. She admitted that she was gonna leave because it's actually my quote for the end of the day. So fuck off. Ha 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 ha
Ha ha ha ha ha ha. I don't know why you said that. That didn't combat anything I said.
Because you're like, she said that she was just circling.
No, I said you can't argue she was just circling because she
Oh.
doesn't have the gas, you twat.
She shouldn't have left in the first place. Also,
Well, yeah,
they could've just
probably
ran
not.
away.
Also, fuck them. You have nothing to do. And most of these people have lost their money. They all showed up with nothing. If I was the helicopter person, I'm sorry. Fuck all of you. I'm gone. I'm gone. You have 5 minutes. The minute I see a zombie, I'm gone. Fuck you.
I'm Audi 5.
There's no money. There's no money. There's no money. It's the reason I'm there. Sorry. Like, the helicopter person makes no sense.
Okay. Anyways, we get to the
Don't
point
fucking
where they
okay me.
all
That
get
was a good
onto
point.
they get onto the helicopter, and then Alpha, as they're taking off, jumps into the
Centauri.
copter with them,
Ay.
and then that's basically it. I mean,
I didn't know
infer
if I
what
got
you want,
picked up.
because what, Tivis? You're like so far from your mic, bro.
I know.
I
He's
was
having
just
a
making a Power Rangers joke.
Oh,
He's
And
having a
then
minute.
he reacted that way, and I'm like, I'm surprised that got picked up by the mic, but it wasn't me he was flipping off.
You guys suck.
So who wants to go with this one? Tivis, you got anything for this ending scene on the helicopter?
Well, they clearly didn't evacuate the fucking people, because when the helicopter goes over the barrier, you could still see them scrambling. So even though they changed the nuke date, they didn't let the people know to get the hell out quicker.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you knew the contention plan was to nuke it, which again, the only reason why they said nuke
That was
is
not a
because
nuke.
it was the word nuke. And
That's
Zack
the
Snyder's a
same
hack.
fucking nuke that we saw in Dark Knight Rises.
Just use a bomb. You could just say bomb. You could just say we're gonna bomb it into oblivion. We don't know. We don't need to know.
If
how
you're
big
gonna
the
use a
bomb
big
is.
name, maybe go with a different one. We're gonna drop the A bomb.
We're gonna drop the Z bomb because we're Zack Snyder and we're pricks. But like I said, you
It's just a canister
established
full of more
a
zombies.
perimeter around
I'm
the
frozen,
city,
so no
and they're
one heard
just
that.
gonna nuke it. Did we forget about all the people outside of that city? The correct answer would be yes. This movie forgot those people existed.
Yet they still show them.
Oh, had to. Absolutely had to. Because they're stupid. And then the helicopter can't even get away. And like, let's just even be done because it doesn't even matter. He just shoots the bad guy in the face and it's over. Yay. Now they're
After
driving
he
away
gets
in a
bit.
Yeah, he gets
now
bit.
I don't care. They're all flying away in a helicopter. And then
No.
Oh, he
kaboom.
shoots the pilot too. That's another thing that happened during that.
Still don't care. He just shot her in the arm, but she can still fly, so it didn't matter. It's seriously so
Not well.
pointless. It's pointless. It's so pointless. Kaboom goes off the nuke. The helicopter hits the ground.
One of the blades impales the pilot. She's gone.
No, everybody dies. Except,
No, not Kate.
Except Dave Bautista's daughter.
And
The
Scott
most-
was still technically there.
The
Batista was still alive.
literally the most inconsequential, shitty character in the entire
The reason
film.
most of the team
is alive.
fucking died at the end, I will point
She's
out.
the only reason they all fucking died at the end.
Except for the blow
not
up
gonna
lady.
lie, pretty much, yeah. She kills a lot of people. She's pretty useless. My favorite part though is Dave Bautista's daughter had one goal, was to go get a person.
She failed.
And that person is probably dead. They don't show them
No,
dead.
she got on the heli. God damn it, Michael. You keep fucking doing it to me. The movie completely forgot about Gita.
Yeah.
We never, after the crash of the helicopter, we never hear the name Gita.
She doesn't even
Ever
call
again.
out for her friend. She never even
Doesn't
calls out
exist.
for her friend.
She doesn't
Well,
She
exist.
just is like, Dad? Dad?
She did just see
Dad?
her dad get bit. So she knows she's got zombie dad to deal with.
But she should also worry about her friend that she got her dad bit for.
I was under the
And the
impression
movie
that
doesn't even confirm if she's alive.
No,
If she wouldn't have went after her friend, her dad wouldn't have been bit.
I
Period.
was under the impression that he's not even her real dad. He's like a stepdad.
Well, you would think
She
so,
calls him
considering
dad.
her. Well, considering her lack of empathy for anyone, who even cares? No, but I can't understand the fact that the movie forgot about a character. Just forgot. Dave Bautista's daughter, that was her storyline, was to go get Gita. And the film forgot about her. There's not a dead body. There's not a close-up. Her name isn't even mentioned again before the credits. Nothing. She doesn't exist. It's insane. This movie's fucking terrible. And it's laughable. I can't stand it. I hate it. This is really bad. And this is the pinnacle, absolute proof that Zack Snyder is the biggest overrated piece of shit hack in Hollywood and doesn't deserve another film ever. 100%.
We gotta get King Arthur in America.
No.
Well, before we say those things, John,
Yeah.
sir,
I already said them,
let's-
but sure.
let's finish the fucking movie, because then I
Movie's
have
over, though. Gita
No, it's
doesn't
not.
exist.
So then he turns, Batista
Zombie
turns,
abortion.
and then you can't kill something that's already dead.
Damn. But does it have a heartbeat?
Pro death, is that a thing?
Fuck. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Pro after death, is that something?
It's fine. Democrats would kill you if you were 20, so it's fine.
I just missed everything that just happened.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go that hard. I didn't mean it.
I just don't know what I
So,
came
Feel
back
free to
to.
bleep that if you want, but I feel comfortable saying it.
So Batista turns, and she has to put her dad down, like old
Hot.
Lassie. And then we just go away from there and jump to the fucking embers floating in Vegas, where a quote unquote nuke just went off. Apparently, the safe was okay. I'll give them the safe was fine for a fucking nuke. Whatever.
Sure. If Indiana Jones can survive in a fridge, if Indiana
exactly.
Jones can live in a fridge, I'll give you this.
Yes. How does fake Michael Jai White get out of the fucking vault? And two, he should be dying of nuclear, like,
Radiation.
radiation. Thank you.
How do you even
That's
get
all
out of the
around.
town?
I don't know how he got out.
That's what I was gonna say. How did it, like, if it broke the seal on the safe, he still should have died.
From the
then he
nuclear
got
radiation.
And then he had enough money. And then I love this. He just
He had
shows up
bags
randomly.
of fucking money. He stole
Also
someone's
prove it-
car. He didn't even leave them. He could have showed them leaving some money for the car that he just stole too, by the way.
Also proving that Zack Snyder doesn't understand the world. It's because Zack Snyder has white privilege. If the world really sucks that bad, even with a big pile of money, how'd Michael Jai White Jr. show up and just steal someone's plane essentially with just loads of money? They're just like, oh, well, you can't take that. It's a private jet. He's like, well, I got lots of money. I'm like, that's not how that works. He just drops a ton of cash in front of her. Tivis, are you fucking kidding me right now? Most likely that woman would go, I'm going to call the police and make sure that this is all good. Because you probably just did something you shouldn't do. Somebody bleeding, beat up, looks like shit, just drops hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you also have to remember, she's not like a private person who owns the private jet, a part of the private thing who does. No. That's not how that works. I'm the rich guy who owns the plane that just happens to stay at said Air Force place.
Air hangar.
Well, we
Thank
don't know
you.
exactly
Hanger.
what went down. It just, she goes, I'll make some calls.
Yeah, cutaway. That's
Yeah, so we don't know
insanity.
exactly. She might have called the owner of the plane. She might have called the owner of the airfield.
Sure. So we'll let that go. I still think it's silly, but I can let it go. I'm just pointing out things. Then we get on the plane. I'm done. At this point, I'm done. Because, Michael, there's a reveal that happens that takes fucking ages.
But
to
you
happen.
totally see it coming.
Oh, yeah, we all knew.
But it
Like,
also explains why radiation had no
Shut up,
anything on
Mike.
it.
I don't think that's true.
That's not how that works.
His skin is freezing, which we know from Jackass earlier in the film. You'd get your temperature taken.
So Michael brought it up,
Yeah.
and it annoys the shit out of me. So I'm going to let Michael finish his thought because it annoyed the fuck out of me. I think this is a really... You bookended the film with something that was already stupid that you introduced in the first scene. Zack Snyder is the worst filmmaker I've seen in a long time. 100%.
All they did, so all right. We find out that fake Michael Jai White
Yes.
got bit.
He got bit. Hitting
And
on them white women, giving him that champagne.
my thing is,
Champagne.
how did he not feel that he got bit?
Oh, that's one. Easy.
Two, it really looked scarred up already, like it was just completely
yeah.
healed. But him being bit does also make me say, okay, the radiation would have had no effect on him, the nuclear radiation.
And
That's
that's
what I was getting
horseshit,
at.
but sure.
Mm.
That's
how
horseshit.
would it
but
if
sure.
he's already a zombie, basically?
You are a silly goose. But
How
let's
would the
move on.
radiation kill him if he's
Not
already
even worth it.
dead?
Not
No,
even
go
worth
ahead,
it.
bring it.
Easy because he's not dead.
But he is.
He hadn't turned yet. No, he's
but
not
he's
dead.
got the virus in him, so it's not going to affect him.
He's not dead though. You said he
Oh,
was
yeah.
dead. He's not dead. You silly,
He's
you
dead.
silly man.
He's dead.
If anything, he should have became a zombie faster because
should
the
have been-
radiation should have killed him and then turned him into a zombie. So shut up. You're dumb.
He
I
should
was
have
trying to give you a point. You shouldn't have brought that up. You
Okay,
brought
we'll
it up.
see.
I was going to give it to you, but you wanted to be that guy.
He should have been a
Congratulations.
zombie. He should have became a zombie inside the vault.
I want you
before
to
he
know
ever
that
came
when
out.
I'm telling my points, I'm just watching Tivis's face and he agrees with me. So,
Oh, I'm just listening.
no, you go ahead and
Nodding.
take that victory sip. I know you agree with me. I saw your eyes.
No.
No, I saw your eyes.
Yeah.
Come
That's
on.
how-
Come on,
Nope.
Michael. What you got?
He should have turned into a fucking zombie in the vault. He honestly should have. There's no
Yeah,
Time.
he should have.
time
No,
constraint.
I think he
or
should have
anything
died
like
in the
that.
vault. No, I think he should have just died in the vault.
And then he would have been a zombie.
We wouldn't have known he got bit, you dick. That
Well,
reveal
now we
doesn't
got a
happen to the end of the
Schrodinger's.
film.
Now we got a Schrodinger situation.
I like that. That's actually kind of funny. No, we didn't know he got bit until the end of the film. He could have just died in the vault. Or honestly,
this
I
is why
wanted him
I
to
think-
live.
This is
I
why I,
wanna
think
go
that
back-
I wanted him
Alpha
to
should have
live.
got locked in the vault.
I would have liked him to live. I'm not gonna say I gotta say it a bunch. I would have liked somebody to live. It would have made zero
What do you mean? Kate
zero
lived.
sense. It would have made 0 cents. Made no sense at all. But I would have liked one person to just fucking leave and have a good life. Would have been dope. And I actually liked that character. So I was like, oh, all right, I'll take it. Even though it's all horseshit, I'll take it.
So I got a question for you guys. Is Area 51 that close to Las Vegas?
Who even knows? I don't know.
No,
Well, I thought you guys would have known.
Nah, I'm not that cool.
no.
I didn't go to the Occupy
It's
Area 51 thing.
no Area
Where
51.
Riley Reid showed her butt to everybody. It's
But
fine.
when
She's
he's
a porn
walking
star.
out,
It's
so
okay.
when he's walking out, shouldn't he have seen Batista's daughter somewhere? Because he wanders the fucking desert for a while.
Well, they
I don't know
flew
what
the
that means.
plane pretty far away.
Not that far.
Wait, did she just die in the desert then?
But the thing you didn't
She would
finish
have to, because there's nothing around Vegas but desert. And he's out here all Will Smith in it without the fucking alien just walking up on people's property.
But I really can't get over how much stuff they tried to establish in the first.
A rescue helicopter did arrive.
Did it?
Tivis, you interrupt me again, I'm gonna come and shave your head.
I could use it.
And I'm gonna put you on my brand. I gotta say, man, the beginning of this movie sets up a bunch of stuff that they just don't pay off. People just get bit, and it either takes 30 seconds or 5 years. I don't know. It's fucking insane. It's really bad. And he is the perfect example of that.
Yeah. Yeah,
If
he should have turned a
If he
lot
got
sooner.
bit when he
and
got
everything.
shoved in the, even at best, let's even say he got bit getting out of Las Vegas, which we know obviously didn't happen. But to be charitable, everything he did at least took like hours. We watched a person turn in under a minute. Easy. This film just does whatever it wants when it wants to, which is what Hollywood is. Zack Snyder's a hack, and a lot of movies suck. They're terrible. And this is a perfect encapsulation of a bunch of shitty people getting to make films that are terrible. And congratulations. This is just another one, and Netflix is going to keep spewing them out. And it's disgusting to watch. It's
And
actually
Zack
starting to piss
Snyder-
me off.
And Zack Snyder should get 10 more movies.
I
Totally
No.
agreeing. I totally
no.
agree.
No, yeah, I totally think Zack Snyder should get another 10 movie deal, and he's the best director ever made. And anybody who likes Zack Snyder's Justice League should learn what it's like to, touch a woman, and they'll be the greatest species because obviously they're smart.
Yeah,
I like
they did
his
actually
Justice
film
League.
this.
Fuck off.
They actually filmed this in on location mostly.
Well, there's a reason
Yeah.
certain people breed.
And also Atlantic City.
Zack Snyder's Justice League is a fucking embarrassment to filmmaking, dude. You kidding me? It's
I'm
bad,
not talking
dude.
about the filmmaking. I'm talking about just watching
Joss
it.
Whedon's cut is actually legitimately better.
No, it's not.
It actually is. It actually is.
No, it's not.
It's legitimately better.
Moving on.
Also, Batman v Superman. It's pathetic that
It's
anybody thinks that's a good
A
film.
great movie, too. Thanks. Awesome. I love you too, John.
God, I
Zack
love that we
Snyder
bring
month
these
is
up
going to
again.
come up.
Bring
So
it.
I
Bring it.
wrote this down about the movie, the ending,
Oh, no.
the whole thing.
Oh, we
the-
about to hear your
the-
notes?
The thing I've been just saying my notes as I've been going, but one thing we forgot to talk about. What was up with the dead pixels in the fucking thing? Did anyone else
You
have
know,
that?
I
Or was it
didn't
my
notice,
TV?
but I heard about that.
Honestly, I didn't get the dead pixel thing. What I noticed
did.
is I got the out of focus shit, which
No, that
was
was
actually
actually
in
filmed.
the film.
That was actually part of the
some out
film.
of focus stuff, but I didn't see
The,
it a lot.
No,
like
it's
people
a
were
lot,
saying.
dude. Like
The,
seriously,
But I
it's
saw the dead
bad.
pixel, and like
The
I
dead-
about freaked out on my TV. I thought it was my TV for a second.
The dead pixels is actually a Netflix problem. It's popping up over
Oh.
multiple different properties.
Okay,
No, mine
upload, whatever.
mine was bad focus. I don't know who shot this, but it was fucking atrocious.
Snyder.
Like, oh, he
he
didn't
was
have
the
his
DP too, wasn't he?
He
was
didn't have his
writer,
normal
director,
DP?
cinematographer.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't have his normal DP. Oh,
No.
that makes sense. It was bad.
Yeah.
No, the pull focuses and stuff that they did is atrocious, dude. It's like actually like to a point where it's like, I think he just missed. Like he just straight up missed. Like it was insane. Like we're talking amateur shit. It's really bad. And trust me, and people be like, oh, well, you know, this motherfucker ain't shooting on film. He's shooting on digital with probably couple $1,000 playback looking fucking things. He could figure this shit out. And he still fucked it up. It's
right
bad.
here.
Huh.
Having the zombie virus in you would stop you from getting killed by radiation poisoning.
According to which lore?
In my head, I'm just fucking with you guys.
I was gonna say,
I
I'm
want to
like,
prove
what
my
are you,
goddamn point, damn it.
I was like, what are you even reading?
I'm honestly sad that Ramiro.
Michael, how's your fan fiction over there going? You all right, bro? You gonna fucking jerk off after we're done? Or
yes.
I'm
Same.
extremely sad that Ramiro is no longer with us because I would love to hear his thoughts because he loves going out of the box. Like I said, he wanted to make a movie with I believe it was Snyder with where a bunch of zombies were driving on a race car track.
to be fair, he made a couple
Well,
that
they
were
did-
real bad though.
They did.
He's not like he made an incredible
was the hell
genre,
that-
but he's not batting 1,000. Let me just throw it out
Well, no, that's what I was saying. The longer
I
he went, the
understand, he's
more
not-
the crazier he liked to make these go.
Sure.
So I would have just liked to how would he
I
think
just
about
don't
this
like
one?
Zack Snyder, man. I'm just really at a point where like I gave him a couple of shots. Like I enjoyed 300. Watchmen is watchable, pun, and then everything else is shit.
This is a prequel to Dawn of the Dead, apparently.
What is?
Army of the Dead.
Oh, fuck off! No, it's not.
It's not.
People
It's
keep
not.
writing these articles like how Army of the Dead connects with Dawn of the Dead. I'm like,
Was that from
It doesn't.
Fox?
He's openly said it's a tribute, but not connected.
It's lame, and it's not good.
the tribute
It's
with
not
the
good.
dead baby and everything.
Ooh,
Yeah, if you like this film, it's
the
good-
visual
good for
artist is the
you.
same guy who did The Thing.
I mean, we can't even hang our hat on that. Like usually Zack Snyder, it's like, oh, at least there's some visual stuff that's kind of good. I'm like, it's not even there. It's not
It's
there.
still just a Ghost of Mars ripoff. I suggest people, if you watch this movie, Army of the
Oh.
Dead, go and watch Ghost of Mars.
And just
Next.
understand, like, literally, it's a movie that looks like it's made out of plastic. It's really bad, but it's
was
a
I the-
lot of fun.
Ghost of Mars, yeah.
Ice Cube's in it.
It's an Ice Cube, yeah.
It's not awesome. It's really
awesome.
fucking bad. It's really bad.
And
like,
that
it's
death
worse than
metal
Doom
soundtrack,
Annihilation.
dude.
It's really bad, but like, it's like funny. It's like a sci-fi original film.
It almost ends about the same, too. Like,
Oh no, I think they're the same film. Instead of weird
Yeah.
religious cult people putting heads on spikes, the twist here is like they're smart zombies. At least the difference is that the weird religious people kind of go somewhere. Nothing goes anywhere in Army of the Dead. Everything is set up with zero payoff, which is actually kind of refreshing from all of these other movies that have zero setup and it's all payoff. MCU is just a ton of payoff with no setup. It's
Am I-
embarrassing.
I don't know.
Am I the only one who really noticed Batista's scars on his head from all the times he's bladed?
Well, it's because you don't
Like,
notice
they were
the makeup.
pretty prominent in this one.
You didn't have his Drax makeup anymore.
Well, I think the scars would probably work with his character in this one, as he was just through the zombie
That's what it
apocalypse.
kind of felt like they were making it shine, like giving
Yeah.
emphasis to it.
Sure. You don't have to put makeup on him.
Why not? All right, so my last note is that I felt more sympathetic towards the Alpha Zombie King than anybody else. And this is why I wrote it down too.
I don't
He
disagree.
lost his queen, he lost his baby, he lost his people, and he literally watched his whole world destroyed before he then gets killed. Because he watched the bomb drop on Vegas before he gets killed.
Damn.
I think
Michael.
it would have been 100% better for the zombies if they never would have showed up, because then it would have just been boom, nuke, everyone dies. The king wouldn't have had to suffer so much. He's like the Thor of this universe, dude. Like, he suffered so much.
He's the Zeus.
I feel bad for him.
Michael, look at you having a perspective. No, you could actually convince me. Like, you gave me those points. I might actually be on your side. Like I said, the problem with this film is I don't give a fuck about any of the humans. None of them seem like good people. None of them have redeeming qualities. The movie just wants me to like them based on tropes. That's all. And guess what? I don't. So when they die, I go, oh, bummer. And I go, you couldn't give them a better death? That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that was lame. Actually, what you said, I'm like, shit, you could actually make an argument to why I would care more about their society. Again, this was something, I go back to I Am Legend. The original book, the creepy zombie people were the actual society. And Will Smith, his character was actually the creepy, scary man that they talked about at night.
Yeah, they were more vampires with intelligence too.
It was pretty cool. They became their own society, and Will Smith was actually the boogeyman.
I think they deal with that with not because they don't do it in I Am Legend, but either
not
Omega
in the movie,
Man,
but in the book. Check the book.
There's two other iterations of the same damn thing. There was Omega Man, and then there was one other one. They're based off all three of them are based on the same book. I forget what the third one was, but I think one of them shows that there's more of a culture within there, which this shows you that these people have a culture. They have like a hierarchy system built up.
They don't delve into it, but they set it up.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, so these people literally are just coming into their world and destroying shit.
Like I said, it's all surface level bullshit.
In America, we would call them terrorists. Those people are terrorists to the zombie nation, basically.
You still got to remember, the hard part about this is you got to remember, we're not in a dystopia yet. That's the hard part. Is once you get us into into Vegas, you're like, oh, it's a zombie movie. No. The whole world is still operating as normal.
It is
everything happening
where
in Vegas is different.
now. Where Vegas is now, they technically don't claim it as part of the. It's not under federal.
That doesn't matter.
Shit.
Oh yeah. They made that comment that they annexed it from the U.S.
But I gotta make the argument.
There's a fucking sign that says it does not. Constitutional rights are not enforced here or anything.
Well, I gotta make the argument that they're going in there to fight zombies. They're not going after to fight other. Their Geneva Convention and all that stuff doesn't exist. You're just going into a thing to go potentially, quote unquote, shoot mindless monsters. That's the idea. The idea of morality or whatever doesn't actually exist when you're in there, but it should within your team or the humans that are there.
Well, as soon as
it's a zombie,
they find out that they're
fucking unload. But if it's a human, you should maybe dial back.
Well, as in the real world, as soon as we were to
which
have
is why I
found
have
out,
a problem with the coyote lady.
As soon as we were to find out that there's like an actual society built up in there, and they're not just mindless drones. There would be fucking people out picketing saying that these people deserve to live and to not nuke them and shit like that.
Yeah, again,
unfortunately, that's not widespread within the movie. So, yeah, iZombie.
Well, it's because Zack Snyder's not smart enough to tackle something like that.
It would be a great social issue, dude. Like
he's not.
It would just be really awesome.
Like, I'm telling you right now, Army of the Dead would be a great. Couple of great movies, actually. I think you get like three. The Desolation of Vegas, which would look like a World War Z. You get the second, where all right, here's our zombie heist movie where we get to see the middle. And then the third one is just repercussions and rebuilding. You'd be perfectly fine. It'd be great. You could have it all done. Like Snyder built a verse where you get the zombie dystopia in a city, but you get the rest of the world to work with it. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But he did nothing with it. He made a heist movie that wasn't actually a heist movie, and then he killed everybody and just nuked it anyway. Why not just nuke it at the beginning of the film? Nothing would change. Literally nothing would change. Unless you go, well, thanks to Michael Jai White, he's on a plane and he infected the world. I go, you could have done that 100 different ways.
He's not going to infect the world. The next movie is just going to take place in Mexico City, which is bigger than Vegas, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's in Mexico. So,
or the plane will just crash and it's all over. And
All right, the cartels will deal with it.
Or he eats everybody
No,
on the
they'll be
plane. The
selling
plane
them.
crashes and it's over. Who cares?
Shit.
If you guys couldn't tell, I hate this film. I think it's fucking retarded, and Zack Snyder does not deserve another big budget film ever again.
Luckily, this
100%.
wasn't
Are
like
we
a
doing our
real
final
big
thoughts?
budget.
$90 million is a big budget. Go fuck yourself. I'm not having this anymore.
But it, on
I'm not
IMDb, it
having
just says
it.
70. So,
Ex Machina and like the fucking Joker got made for 55, dude. Come on. $90 million. If you gave a state $90 million, imagine what they could do. Well, not a state, like a city.
That would fix 4 potholes.
Nah, Pizza Hut will take care of that, or Domino's,
Awesome.
or
Domino's.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Houston just to try their new stupid driverless delivery. Yeah.
So, Michael, I since we went through all that, and I'm sorry, everybody, as per usual, I was the dick through the film because it's a terrible film, so I don't care. Go fuck yourself. You gotta talk about your shirt. I understand it's a visual thing, but goddamn, I've been staring at this thing.
And honestly, anyone who's
It's
listening,
fucking hilarious, and I never thought you actually did it.
it is worth checking out the video version just to
Yes,
see his
please.
shirt because it keeps folding over on itself and looking insanely stupid.
Take your chains off so, they can see the picture, please.
Well,
It's
one,
fucking.
I have to have
Okay,
the
fine.
chains
Show them your chains and then get them out of the way.
because the chain is one John Cena's spinner, and the other is the Brahma Bowl Team Bring It necklace.
Which John
Now-
Cena has no business ever touching an American flag ever again.
So the shirt here that
God
I'm wearing,
damn
and
it,
for the
that's
visual
so
people, they can
funny,
see it for
dude.
audio. It is John Cena. How would you say it? How would you say it? How would you guys say it? Like, explain the shirt, the visual to the audio guys out here.
He's just the Emperor of China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
just
have
put
him-
John Cena's face on the
Face.
emperor.
Is that Ho Chi Minh?
Yeah.
Who is that?
It's a good.
That's
Hold
one
on,
of the
hold on.
funniest things
Okay.
I've ever seen.
Trying not to key it out on the visual here.
I'm sorry,
John,
dude. That is
and then
so
it's
fucking funny.
XINA. Yeah, it's just his face because he is still bald too. Same haircut and everything. They actually did one with LeBron James once. I saw that, and
Not
I thought
as
that
funny.
one was funny. But this one
Not
was
as
funny.
funny.
This is also more current, anyways.
Well,
So
and
I picked
also
this shirt
him
up.
popping on speaking Mandarin to fucking
Yeah.
apologize to a communist party. What a prick.
So
Not
So I
well,
picked this
apparently, either. Which is
Huh?
hilarious because he's been studying that shit for years. He still can't speak it very well.
So I picked this shirt up,
Information.
guys. I picked this shirt up at a site.
Han.
The website is aafnation.com. I'm actually going to drop a link to the exact shirt in the description. If you guys click the link in the description, we actually get a cut of some of the money. So anything
Is
that
this
you
a
purchase from
sponsor?
there, it's not necessarily a sponsor because they don't sponsor. It's an
Oof.
affiliate.
Oh,
So we click them, you click them, and we get hooked up with a little like small bit of a portion, which goes towards the podcast, which helps either get more mics and shit like that, or
Like more of you? No.
yeah, more of me. We'll do like a mankind thing where I'm like in 3. It'll be me in all 3 of these.
You mean womankind?
No.
Dude,
But,
love.
check it out. The website is actually, it's American as fuck. They do t-shirts
Nice.
for a bunch of different stuff in there. It's pretty cool. Check out some of them. Like you can get like a Teddy Swoelsevelt shirt and all that shit. So they got a bunch of cool different designs on there. If you like anything that's just fun American bullshit.
I'm sorry,
America.
that shirt is fucking hilarious. So essentially, if you're a fucking patriot, you go and fucking buy all their shit because apparently it's
No.
hilarious.
I'd say anybody who just wants to have fun with this shit.
No,
man.
fuck off. That shit's hilarious, dude. I'm dying. That's really
That has
funny.
to be in our thumbnail, by the way. Just
It's so
no
funny.
reference to it, just there.
Just put the image on
I'm
there.
sorry,
in the
that
thumbnail.
photo is one of the funniest things I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
So,
Deservedly
pretty cool
so.
but
We live in America. We have free speech. That's why we can do these podcasts and not worry too much.
too
How
much.
about grow up, you fuckers? To be fair, you got like YouTube and shit, and they're just gonna fucking shove something up your booty if you say the
Where
wrong
this
thing.
video is at, but okay.
But I'm not gonna get disappeared and by my government. And I think it's very,
You don't
very
know
important to
that?
understand. I think it's very important to understand that America is still the
All right,
best
let's see
country in the
here.
world. It really is. It's 100% the best country in the world. And if it wasn't, people wouldn't be clamoring to come here. So there you go.
All right, now let's get final thoughts on this movie.
Oh, easy.
Tivis.
Damn it.
Tivis goes first.
Like I said, I think the concept is cooler than the execution. I don't think it's horrible, but it's not the best. If you're curious, just give it a watch. Just make sure you got time because it's a chunky 2.5.
Okay. Me. I don't know. I'm never gonna watch the movie again. I did not find it super great. It was very annoying. There was a lot of shit that I could call in, and that annoys me sometimes. But when it's every single fucking scene, that's just bad. and like I said, I was sympathetic towards the zombie nation there that they had. Like I felt worse for them. Like every time, like anything with the king zombie, with Zeus, I was like, dude, I feel bad for this guy because we don't know his backstory anyways, like how he was created or anything yet. Which I'm sure Zack Snyder will give us one of those, but we'll see. So go watch it if you like dumb zombie movies. But I mean, there are better dumb zombie movies out there. A lot better dumb zombie movies. Actually, if you're gonna waste your time to watch this 2.5 hour movie, just watch Train to Busan. It's only an hour and a half.
That's what I've heard.
Fuck you, Tivis.
Yeah.
And maybe watch Train to Busan Peninsula too. I haven't watched that one yet, but I'm
The
going
longer
to.
he
I'm only
goes,
gonna
the
watch the
more he
first one.
changes his stance.
Oh.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
is he calling
Okay.
you out? Oh,
I said to watch it, but
Go.
don't watch it at the same
go.
time.
I gotta
Let's
know
go.
what's going on here. What's going on here?
No, I just think it's funny that you start off by, you can watch it, but it's probably bad. You're better off watching something else. Here's a better movie.
Okay, mister, I didn't want to say I liked it, but it's like,
It's all right. I didn't hate it.
yo, fuck off. I don't believe you. I don't believe you like this at all. I really don't.
I wish
I
that
really
they did
don't.
better stuff with the tiger. I think
What
it was
do
a
you
missed
hate?
opportunity.
I think I've only heard. Fuck
Heard.
My ass.
Bearded.
Tivis,
I only hear
like
that
seriously, what's something you hate?
I don't want to say that. You're gonna get mad.
Do it.
Fight Club,
I'll yell at you. You don't like Fight Club?
Gladiator,
Give me
Lord
like
of the
two
Rings.
more. You don't like Lord of the Rings?
Not
Like, are you
particularly.
memeing or do you like? Are you memeing or you like legitimately don't like the Lord of the Rings trilogy?
I legitimately don't like them. Indiana Jones, another series I don't care for.
Michael, why is he on this?
I don't know, man.
I told you wouldn't like it.
Michael,
We have to cut his
you also
pay.
suck when it comes to Lord of the Rings. So I don't know. I think you're both shit. How about that? Hate
Lord of the
both
Rings
of
was
you right now.
mediocre.
I mean, I'll gladly recognize the advancements and creativity that went into it. I just don't care for the story.
I think John's blowing his microphone right now.
I'm sorry.
happy.
But to be fair, I like a lot of stupid stuff. So
who am I? Like, what am I doing with my life?
John, we are not here to be your puppets and praise things that you like and hate things that you hate.
Dawn of Justice, I hate that.
Fuck you, Tivis. Don't feed that fire.
I'm just staring into the void. I'm shocked. I'm
sorry.
Shocked. You're shucked?
But he likes Crisis on Infinite Earths.
I did say I like a lot of stupid stuff.
Lord of the Rings, not good enough. But Crisis on Infinite Earths.
This is why I don't give my opinions on things I don't like.
He's knocking it out.
It's okay, John.
And I'm
Lord of the
frozen
Rings is
again.
mediocre, but Toxic Avenger is fucking awesome. So it's all
I haven't watched Toxic Avenger in a long time, so I don't know.
It's all about what your personal likes are. He's not saying it's bad filmmaking. He didn't say that.
Oh, I didn't say that.
No, Tivis didn't. I'm
saying I don't care. I'm saying it just blows my mind that he didn't.
He doesn't
like
have to
it.
like it. He could just acknowledge it.
I'm saying it blew my mind that he likes certain things versus other things. He
I'm
probably
gonna
watched
use that
Shannara
soundbite.
Chronicles and jerked off.
I'm gonna say,
Yes,
John,
I'm talking to you in
John,
third
what did you
person.
think about Army of the Dead? And then I'm gonna use your soundbite of saying it blew my mind.
I blew myself. I think this is an embarrassment. Not only to the genre, because it had a really good idea with one of the most terrible executions I've ever seen to mirror what Tivis said at the beginning of the entire stream. I think this movie sucks, dude. Like, it's embarrassing. And not only that, this is a guy who has done the biggest budget movies with the best actors with, I mean, just anything, all resources he could possibly ask for in his back pocket. And he is the most trivial piece of shit, loser, edgelord, 14-year-old writer that I've ever seen who makes trivial bullshit, boring ass cliche movies and can't even do them well.
Can I stop you real quick?
Sure.
Before you say it's a good idea, which it is, it's a good idea. I just found Ebola Zombies.
No.
It's The Raid meets Dawn of the Dead when a group of thieves break
That
into an
sounds
industrial
kinda good.
complex to pull off a jewelry heist, but stumble upon a hidden zombie thing.
Easy. Go watch The Raid. You want to see something with the best fights ever of all time? Go watch The Raid. There you go. You're welcome. Go watch The Raid. The Raid is like peak. This is low tier nonsense. If you support this film, you're an idiot and you're the problem. 100%. I'm a meanie. I get it. But this is why we get shit crap like this in Loki and Falcon and Winter Soldier and all this trash. It's
Okay,
trash.
stop dissing the MCU. We get it.
I'm
You
sorry.
hate it.
Do better.
Talk about other movies besides comic book movies.
I'm sorry. Do better. I've heard the
In
father
his
is really
defense, there's not much else right now.
Yes,
Do
there
better.
is, Tivis. There
I watched
is.
old stuff. I went back and watched old John Wayne stuff. Kind of fun. I'm actually having some fun.
No wonder you're starting to act like an old dude.
Yeah, well, I'm a fucking boomer. How about that?
John Wayne.
Remember when
Ooh,
stuff
John
was
Wayne.
good?
He's so good, John
Remember when
Wayne.
stuff was good? No, you don't. Obviously, because you're all old.
Yes, I grew up in the peak of good shit.
You're all youngins that
The
don't
90s.
understand what us old people deal with.
John's over here like, I'm so old, America, John Wayne, and Gary
Click,
Busey.
click, click, click. You're gonna hear 15 and 20 bones click
So-
when I get out of my chair.
So, based on your thoughts of this film, would you
Yes.
either one of you plan to check out either of the prequels if made?
Absolutely not.
Not
Unless
even the
I was
locksmith?
told to.
They're animated, right?
Just the one, as far
Just
as
the
I know.
one.
So I only have to read one.
I might check out the animated one just to see what the animation
Because he doesn't have
looks
to
like.
read. See, he did. You see, he did the fucking meme. Did you see that, Tivis? He did it. He goes, reading.
The
Reading's
other
for
one's
nerds.
a book. Is that what it is? The other one's going to be
It's
a
a
book?
comic.
A comic?
No, it's gonna be. Is it a comic? I thought it was
Live
gonna be
action?
another Netflix show.
Then Tivis, why'd you bring it up?
They're just doing one
it
live action,
exists.
one animated.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna look that up real quick. But
Okay.
if they made the Locksmith one, would you watch it?
If we had to talk about them, I'd check them both out. Because it's actually funny. You see this with like the Rise of Skywalker stuff. Usually they make it worse. You forget these people are terrible. They don't know what they're doing.
I don't know.
It's just patchwork. It's just patchwork. So what? So best case scenario, the comic is awesome. Right?
So it is a
Just
film.
Bear with me. No, best case scenario, the comic's amazing. Does it make the movie better? No. Never will in a million years make the movie better. So why even bother? But if it's a cool story, then you just go, why don't we make the prequel movie and then spawn off that? I'm not kidding. If the prequel movie's like super dope, why not just
so
do that? Make
this
that
other
movie
one-
and then go, all right, fuck it. Fuck the original one and then
this
do a
other one
secondary
is the Army of Thieves one. Is a romantic
yeah, it's
comedy
Aladdin.
heist film.
Aladdin.
And it has nothing to
Boner
do
of
with the
Thieves or
same
whatever.
cast. Interesting.
All right, you guys are fucking dragging this out.
Can
I
we
gotta
just
pee.
can we not do another heist film like that? Like, does he think he's got that down? I don't know. I think
The actor who played Ludwig is the director.
is he?
Mhm.
Interesting. It's very interesting to see what they end up doing with it. I don't know. I'll watch whatever if I have the time, but there's shit I want to watch that I still haven't made time for. I didn't want to watch this movie, guys. I'm sorry.
I was
didn't wanna
planning
watch
to.
I didn't want to watch it like so fast as fast as I did. Like I was gonna wait like a year or so.
So while John's gone, I'm going to tell you a secret. I skimmed a
Uh-oh.
little bit.
Ooh.
I skipped around a bit because it's a fucking long ass movie, and I had like 3 hours to watch it.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's only two. It's what 2.5? No, almost 240. I think it is exact with credits and shit. But yeah. I don't know where they're gonna go with it. I don't really care. It's gonna be something that is gonna keep going. They're gonna build upon it.
Yeah, they're in talks about a sequel, but nothing is planned.
Yeah.
Hey, stop making fun of me. I came back.
Netflix just wants stuff to do. So I mean,
They have to
working with
continue
Zack
losing money.
Snyder's- Well, working with Zack Snyder also is going to get them those people that are the Zack Snyder fanatics that don't already
then
have
lose
Netflix.
money.
So
Well, Sweet Tooth scared a bunch of people, so good luck with
good.
that.
Good. These people need to be scared.
Whoa.
Sweet
Seems
Tooth
to
is
be.
the one about the deer, right?
Like Dear Boy.
Right?
Bestiality.
Oh,
It's a
I'm back.
bestiality film. Executively
to watching
produced
that.
by Iron Man. I mean, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, he was doing some promo shit for it. All right, so I don't have anything else to say about Army of Dead. Do you guys?
Oh, it sucked. All right, nailed it.
Awesome. Are you gonna watch it again, John?
It won't be my proudest fap, but yeah.
What about you, Tivis? Are you gonna watch it again?
Yeah, I'll probably end up watching it again. Maybe once both
Okay.
the prequels are out, if they do a sequel. So
Maybe.
probably a couple times at least.
Okay.
Tivis,
I doubt I'll ever watch this one again.
Tivis, I'm going to smother you with a My Pillow.
There's so many better zombie films out there for you
Make
guys
it
to
fuzzy.
spend your time with. Sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
Shaun of the Dead. Just go.
Better film.
dude, go watch Dawn of the Dead. Like, just
No, don't
both
go
of
do
them.
That. Don't do that.
Both of them. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go
I'll
see
agree
the
to that.
original. Don't watch the Zack Snyder one. Don't watch anything with Zack Snyder's name on it. It's like,
Don't be such a hater.
Nah, I'm good.
He's like, no, I'm American. I got hate.
Hack Zack Snyder. Hack Snyder is poop.
All right. So with that
So-
said, do you guys got anything else for today?
I think that when you take the
Am I frozen?
No.
Oh, you
John's
sons of
just staying
bitches.
really still.
No, I'm totally kidding. I know I'm fine. I
You
was
just
just fucking with you
fucking
guys.
thought I-
Hi, everyone. I love you. Thanks for tuning in. And I'm sorry I bitched so much, as I usually do.
Oh, you guys are
also-
assholes.
also,
Did you plan that?
No, well, yes. Also, I'm gonna say it right now. Just this is for future me. I guarantee you, Loki is going to be garbage, and the MCU is dead. Congratulations. So, everybody have a good time.
It's never
Disagree.
dead as long
I'm
as
excited.
people watch.
I'm excited for Loki. I think they're killing it. In E3 week, E3
Hey.
2 weeks. So yeah.
Remember how they used Infinity Stones as paperweights?
Now I'm actually frozen.
No, you're not.
I'll say it one more time, just for Tivis. Remember when they used Infinity Stones as paperweights? Yeah. The MCU is dead. Congratulations. You fucked it all up. It's over. So I'm done. Yay.
No. All right. Tivis, what'd you think of today's show, man?
I liked it.
Also, John, you're wrong. The MCU is going to live.
Forever.
Your soul is just dead. That's all it is.
Yes. It's in a multiverse of madness.
Today, my quote comes from, of course, Army of the Dead
Never heard of it.
by Marianne Peters.
Yum.
Is that the pilot's name who Tig Notaro played?
Arr!
And here we go. From Army of the Dead by Peters, aka Tig Notaro. Somewhere
Pirate.
between leaving your ass and saving my own, I developed a conscience. It's exhausting.
There's nobody in this film that has a conscience. All right, anyway. Later, nerds.
Kisses.
Buy a shirt.
Kill a zombie. Zombie rape.
You just finished another great episode of Operation Babble. You can catch every episode of Operation Babble on all your audio streaming services, including SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Radio Public, and more. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Operation Babble, and join the conversation today by searching for the Operation Babble group on Facebook. Links also in the description. Thanks and have a great day.